Good to go.
Huh?
Good to go.
We're up?
We are up.
All right. Good evening. Good Tuesday evening. Surprise show, I guess. We're going to do it tomorrow morning, but easier time-wise to do it tonight. So we are here. I'm here. Mike is here, and Dave is here. That is it. The original crew, sort of, whatever this crew is.
It's too bad. I miss Max.
Good evening. Yeah, Max had a tough spot. That was a tough spot the other night.
Sure.
Every once in a while, I can still do that. You know, I don't do it much anymore.
Yeah.
But I can still turn it on and be a real dick every once in a while.
Well, sir, but you should expect it if you're a listener
Oh, for sure.
of the program.
I'm not apologizing. I'm just saying, it's a must. Like, people aren't, I can still flex it if I want to.
Yes.
So Max was here. He got inhaled. And that's, I'm sure we'll see him again. What is going on, fellas? What's up, Dave?
What's this whole trying to take away the golf gambling show that you tweeted out the other day?
Was that what I quoted? Did I say they're trying to take it away?
Take it down? Forces within the company
Something
trying to take
along
it
those
down or
lines.
something?
I'll just say that nobody's trying to take it down. But we had real momentum this past week. I mean, a tremendously successful week.
Okay.
And out of nowhere, from like the fucking rafters, Live Events Lisa texts me and Riggs like a picture of all the golfers. They're at California.
Yep.
And it was Riggsy and Trent and Frankie and Big Dick Dan Rappaport, all with pictures. And she's like, "Oh, where's Hannah?" or something in this picture. Like trying to do like a joking group text. And I'm like, this kills all momentum. I'm like, we're fucked. Our picture going to be like, I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? It just gives off terrible vibes.
Yeah, you've never had that interaction with her.
No. I'm
Yeah.
like, what are you trying to do? Fuck us up? Like, I texted Riggs. I'm like, we should just stop right now. We're done. Like, it's over.
That's funny.
He's like, we got to power through it. I hate stuff. Like, that fucked me up. I'm like, why? I have nothing against her, but like, I'm not. You know what I mean? I have no.
You don't have buddies. She shouldn't want to be your buddy.
There's just no history with me, her, and Riggs. Like,
Right.
I don't.
No, but she wants it.
That's what you're
I
right.
don't think so. I don't even know.
Yeah, she
She
likes-
must. Why else would you text that?
She likes Kirk Minahan. She would like to be on the good side of Kirk Minahan.
By the way, that got
Yeah.
no response from me or Riggs. Nothing. I felt bad, but I was like, I don't want to be the first one. I don't want to introduce like a thread.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to be the first one who's like, oh yeah, what? Like what the fuck?
Well, I can tell you, she's probably telling herself, well, maybe one of them has an Android. It didn't go through.
Maybe.
Or something.
Nothing against her, but like I didn't understand. I thought honestly, I thought I was added to it as a mistake.
Right. That's what I thought.
I thought maybe that's true. Maybe it was like
I didn't get the Hannah thing at first, and I thought you were going to say it was a mistaken text, like she was literally asking a question.
right.
I forgot that happened.
Maybe that's true. I don't even know.
Is Hannah the real mean girl? It seems like that was a mean girl type of move.
I think it was like kidding though. Like, like we're all like. I think she thought that me and Hannah were like didn't like each other because of a joke.
Oh, that way.
I think it was like a joke.
Got it.
Does Riggs know her at all?
Yeah,
where they would,
they do a shitload of live events. Yeah.
Okay.
She's
where they
always-
would text each other, maybe something like that.
Yeah, these foreplay guys need their hands held through these
Gotcha.
live events. They can't do it.
I
You
understand.
fucking talk to Riggs. They can't do anything. So I'm just like. By the way, Riggs sent me a text. I'm just like he's essentially disgusted by Max's performance the other night.
Really?
Yeah, that seemed to be the consensus. Everyone hates Max. But
Yeah.
I don't know what Should I respond to it now? Should I write ha?
Tee-hee.
Yeah. Like what would you write there, Dave? You're
Do the crying laughing emoji. Like,
I don't even
I mean,
know.
right
I
on
wouldn't
the
even know. I don't even know how to. I would have no idea how to do that. What's that?
Right on the spot, I would have been a ha-ha guy, but like days later, I don't think you can do ha-ha.
Yesterday, 6:17. So a day, an hour, and some 35 minutes ago.
you can respond.
Ha-ha would be a little...
I can't do that.
Say, that's good stuff.
But boy, for Riggs not to respond to me is more telling.
Yeah.
He's there. With
Well,
it. He's
no, it
there.
isn't. No,
He's
no.
there.
Riggs is
He's afraid of my reaction.
He probably texted her on the side and was
Yeah,
like,
I
hey,
thought that
Lisa,
too.
that was really funny.
I think she put me on there by mistake.
Yeah.
I think that was supposed to be for somebody there, like an actual.
That makes the
question.
most sense.
I actually think it was supposed to be Riggs and like whoever. I don't know, fucking Ken. Or
Yeah, maybe there's a sales guy.
Mella, something where it's like, why isn't she on this? That's what I think because I have no desire ever since Julie kicked me out and her family. I don't want to be in any group texts.
No, that's a good policy to live by.
Yeah, I just don't want to do it. Can't have it. So so that was concerning. But anyway, onward and upward.
I saw Hannah. She was like doing videos with her brother the other day or something.
Oh, is that right?
That's what you should say. Text her and say, I think she's doing videos with her brother.
Yeah, I have no. She did not seem like a lot of laughs either, by the way.
Hannah?
At the mini golf event. Yeah.
Oh, no, that was clear,
Did
right?
not seem like she was in on the joke.
Yeah.
No. So that's okay. is PFT said I'm a heel or something. So right?
Yes.
Yes.
Or with a wink.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, you let people know that you're kind of messing around. a little bit.
Yeah. We're just joshing.
Yeah,
Having a good
you're a
time.
big clown.
Having a good time. Having some fun. Having fun. Like Mutton Mike.
That's
Having
right.
fun.
Mutt agreed with me on
What's a
Twitter.
fucking loser?
Yes.
He's a fucking loser. His basement's the most pathetic, depressing thing I've ever seen. That video is.
Why?
I've seen hostage videos less. The Jodie Foster pool table scene, The Accused, had more laughs than this. He's on the fucking. He's on the ground. Did you see this basement of his, Dave?
Yes.
What the fuck?
Oh, he's got like the. I
He
haven't
literally
seen those.
has a Saratoga sign and a Heineken sign next to each other. It's true. Did you see that? I did see that. That's probably not the best idea.
Do you think he just put those up like a little set decoration, or they were there before?
I don't know if he got arrested for drunk driving in Saratoga. So I probably would move those two away from
That's
each other.
what, maybe it's a little nod. Hey, gang, remember?
And no laughs. Like I tried to watch a little bit of it. It's all. You have any sound of it?
I have some sound of it. Yes.
It's so depressing.
It's just mostly like promotional. All the other stuff was just.
I
I don't
thought
want
you
to
were.
get too deep into it today because we got a lot of stuff coming up this week. We're going to be
Thank God.
very busy at muttstack.com. Again, free to subscribe. You can go there, subscribe to our newsletter.
Sounds like you subscribe, but like I mean, this sounds like a fucking infomercial. This is my issue with him since day one. Since I first met him. Act like a goddamn human being, you fucking idiot. What is he doing?
But haven't you said before that's how he is, though?
Yes,
That's how
it
he
drives me nuts.
Hey,
What was that?
What was that?
That's where he started the show.
hey.
That's how Mutt started the show?
Yes.
At one point, I looked, 4 people were watching it. It was just heartbreaking.
Well, he's building up an audience. It was just started.
He did
3,
say
not counting me.
He
What's
did
that?
say he's building it up. Like he's building podcast
Yeah.
feeds, a YouTube feed,
Podcast feed.
Yeah, that he's going to be doing. Tomorrow night he's releasing a podcast. Friday night he's releasing a podcast.
Horsing around with Mike
They
Manansky.
didn't have time to come in here this week.
Well, that's why.
Yeah, but people listen to this podcast. No one's going to listen to that.
Maybe he's not ready for that big an audience.
But he's
You know,
done
The
but-
usual
but he's done this
Friday
podcast
4-pack for all the 4-pack fans out there at muttstack.com. And then Saturday, if you're in the area, we'd love to see you out of Mohegan Sun. We're doing a live event for the Kentucky Derby. We'll be there
Heather's
all day
want to
handicap-
fucking advertise, Dave? Jesus
Guess
Christ.
so. That's all he did.
Oh, God. Jesus Christ.
Him and the big A getting together. It's a big month for Mutt.
Hopefully the big C for him. Jesus. Do everyone a favor. God.
I'm sure he'll have a great charity once he gets it.
Oh, no question.
Raise a lot of money
No
for it.
question. Ay. Anyway, what else?
Well, should we address? I mean, obviously this is my beat, which is the racial issues in the world. Something did happen recently.
Yeah.
Not
I
on
heard-
our watch.
Cancel Mincy?
Well, I mean, a guy can sing a song, can't he? I don't understand.
Especially at this company.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. We're gonna go through the mentally handicapped. Like, I mean, I think we've gone to the edge with Tony Maserati, but now we're going over with Mincy. Mincy was. I don't think we need to play the song necessarily. Mike can sing it,
Sure.
but Mincy, I guess, repeated a lyric containing the N word. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, listen.
Yes.
I mean, that's what does that mean for the future of Mincy at Barstool? I saw his tweet, his apology, which I'm sure was genuine. He seems like a very sweet guy.
Yes.
Is there any company punishment for him? Do we know?
I haven't seen so. I would imagine that.
I think they've ignored it.
I'd imagine Wake Up with Mincy is back on tomorrow, right? It's Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
I would hope so.
We
I
hope so. We
saw
all
the
hope so.
studio
Yes.
where he records it
Yep.
canceled his. Did you see this, Mike?
Yes.
So I
David's
won't.
telling me.
I will not give away my source because for once I actually will not give it away. But let me see. Also, I'm not sure what's crazier. He texts me that Mincy had a studio for a 2-week-old show that no one watched, or that these people are tremendous pussies. The studio that kicked him out.
Yeah.
Boot Crew Media.
Well, I mean, I don't want to be Jerry Callahan, but if they were recording a rap song, would they be against that?
Yeah. They'd say, hey, fellas.
I mean, again,
Hit the streets.
Again, my rule. I've said this for 10 years, 15. I'm fine with that double standard. That seems to be a fair trade-off for all the history of this country.
Yes, but when you're doing it like Mincy, I think you get a pass.
Sure.
Is there any situation where that's racist what he did?
No.
He's
but I'm
literally
saying-
singing a song.
What I'm saying is, though, like, he can't say it.
Sure.
In black
but
people
I think
can say it.
Yeah.
I think that's a fair, given the history of this country, I feel like that's a fair trade-off.
Sure. But I think if he's like, oops, I fucked up.
No, I'm saying you can't say it conversationally.
Right. If he's like, hey, motherfucker,
Yeah,
free speech,
yeah,
then you're like, oh, okay, that's different.
No, he's an idiot. He's fucking he's brain dead. He's literally should be like, his brain should be removed. He should be, being walked around the mall.
What I like more, and I feel silly for not doing this myself, Dave was telling me that the studio you're referring to is made to look like a kitchen. Whereas
Mincy
Mincy could have
Studios?
just done it in his kitchen
That's true.
if he wanted it to look like that.
Doesn't he? This is down in New Orleans?
Yeah.
They're spending money on that?
He
He
spends
is.
money
Well, I mean, like I would spend this, you mean like here, it's his money.
I don't.
I didn't get that vibe.
Well, I mean, he can't be.
I don't think they're like, hey, here's a budget for the Mincy
I
show.
can't imagine he's spending money out of his own pocket for
He
studio.
said out of his own pocket. He said once before. I
He's
heard him say
fucking
that.
crazy
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I mean, again, like I don't know.
Well, he doesn't have a producer. Like he probably can't produce a live show himself, so he needed it.
He doesn't have a producer?
I don't.
Oh,
believe
He's
so
more
they were
talented
doing-
than I
they were
am. man.
producing
I can't
Yeah.
fucking do that.
Yeah, they would.
No, but maybe the studio. That's why he was at the studio, maybe.
Yeah.
Who was that asshole at Red 13? What was his name?
Oh, I don't remember his name.
You remember.
Jim,
I know what you're
Jim
talking
was
about,
one of the founders.
The guy who hates us. Who was that?
That was I forget that guy. That was a younger kid. He was
Yeah.
lower level, like Paul or something.
Cocksucker.
Yeah, he was a dick.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah. Well, I mean, again, I wouldn't cancel Mincy. I mean, if you want to knock yourself out, if there's more history of it, then Dave, it's your job. I'm not going to tell you how to do your job and not do your job.
Right.
I mean, I'm not telling you to get to work because I like the guy, but look, I mean, it's part of his.
It just looked like it was being addressed. Like it looked like
I would say the
everybody else was
speed in which he
handling
ran that 10K may lead me to believe he thinks he may be able to say that word. Maybe he's part of the community because he was flying around there. But I don't know that. I don't know that, but it's worth looking at.
I think it'd be the funniest thing Portnoy ever did if he unironically
just fire him.
just came out and fired him and said it's unacceptable. Never address anyone being like, hey, you did this.
No,
never
just
never
be
say
done with it.
anything.
Be done with it. Jesus. But poor Mincy. I mean, what a dummy.
You probably why wouldn't you just stop what you're doing and apologize on the spot?
Because he's stupid. I don't even think he realized like what was happening. I just saw the clip. I've never watched that show.
The only thing going around was like the quick 10 seconds, not even.
Well, would you like? Of course, what clips didn't go around like a full context, like 3 minutes of Mincy. The guy said
No, but if he stopped it and said like I just did something I should never have done, that was
that
a
clip.
mistake.
Maybe. I don't even think he realized it. I mean, I didn't see that. Did he?
I
realize it?
thought he realized it after.
Oh, really?
It's just it's a moment where you're singing the song, so you fuck
I
up.
don't know. I don't know. If I was singing that song, I said that word, I would certainly know I said it right away.
Oh yeah.
No question.
But it came out is my point. That's the
Yeah.
thing with doing. I was telling Dave there was before we were ever on like YouTube or ever anything when Steve was here. There was some reference to like an Eminem song, and you asked what the lyric was or something. I don't really remember what it was.
Yeah.
And I did it and just said not the N word, but a different word you can't say.
Right.
And immediately I go, oh fuck.
Oh, really? Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. So it just got bleeped out in the podcast. But like if we were live, it would just be out there.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Well, Steve probably still has that just in case.
Get to work.
sure he
Dave, get to work.
It's probably on this computer.
See him in 2 days.
That's right.
Steve was just nodding his head. Yes. Good.
Loves that music. I like these videos where Steve's interviewing people with the transgender stuff, and he has like that suit on. Like another one today. Did you see this?
I saw it, yes.
I didn't watch it, but he's interviewing somebody who is, talking about transgenders poisoning schools. But Steve's got he's got that very serious look going on.
Oh, good.
He looks very, very serious about this stuff.
He's interviewing someone, or he's like a man on the street stuff.
No, like an interview. Like
Gotcha.
Yeah. He's in a suit. They're in a studio or like up their house or something.
Yeah.
You would think there was nothing else going on in the world other than that issue.
There is for them nothing else in the
There's
world.
nothing
going on
else.
except
Like
for
who was the musician who tweeted something about it yesterday?
from Kiss, right?
Yeah, Paul Stanley, right?
Yeah, who has written songs about like 15-year-old girls before. Again, like I think whatever you want, but the story you alerted me to yesterday about the school resource officer, now the chief in Hopkinton, right?
John Porter, yes.
As I always say, so he got arrested, right, for raping a kid, right?
Yep.
I always say, I bet you, did Jerry cover that today?
No.
So I think I've said this before. What in Jerry's mind is the worst case scenario for a drag queen dancing around a little kid or a transgender person using a bathroom? Raping them, right?
Yeah.
Right. I mean, I understand that. So when something like that actually happens, when somebody in power actually rapes somebody, they don't cover that.
Right.
They just cover fear. They just fearmonger. That's what they do. But because as a police officer, Jerry thinks you have to respect every single police officer no matter what. He doesn't care. I mean, I don't know. It seems strange to me. I mean, I know. I mean, look, it's. I mean, again, I know Jerry's raped women, so it's a different scenario. I've seen him do it, but still, I don't like. It's just scaring people. Like, oh, this guy is, going to go in the bathroom and rape your daughter. Well, okay, like that can definitely happen. It's definitely worth addressing. But then when the thing actually happens and somebody uses power, and it's all over the place. You're seeing it. We covered it in season 2 of The Case. We'll talk about that season. I think some more coming pretty soon. In the future here, even the stuff going on in Canton now, the Turtle Boy is doing a great job with. Like, they run away from that stuff, but like the other stuff, because they just want to scare you. They just want to scare you.
The only thing would be is every news outlet on the opposite side of them is trashing cops all the time, I'm sure. So I'm guessing that would be their defense.
I feel like they are. Yeah, but so what? Treat them. I think most cops are great, but if a cop's an asshole, it's like when a priest was an asshole. It's a position of power. Like, it should be covered. But instead, they're worried about Dylan Mulvaney. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. Who cares?
Yeah, but what are you gonna like? How long is your conversation gonna last on that? Like the transgender conversation. He's got a million.
What's left to say about that?
Oh, there was something about
who cares?
Bud Light like doubling down or something. People were tagging me like, I guess it's not going away, Mike.
Yeah, I see something.
I was like, hey, well, eventually, what do you think? Anheuser-Busch is going to close their doors?
The right wing. I see the extreme right wing celebrating that the stock's down. Like, they're like, we did it. I'm like, God, you guys are like. Turtle Boy accused me of being like Murchison. Like, they're fucking Murchison. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
And then that's where I said the cancel culture thing to Turtle Boy, and it's like, well, if Anheuser-Busch does get shut down, then you're going to be happy that some factory worker or some regional bottler loses a job.
Who's definitely probably a Republican.
Right.
Like, who agrees with them, but is just trying to feed his family and put his kids through. Now, you could say to me, well, there's a guy at the Globe, like, who loves you, and that I think is a fair criticism. Sure. But, the Globe tried to ruin my life personally. I mean, I don't know what they're doing to Jerry exactly in the right, but I don't care. I don't care about the issue. I don't care. And I know I don't care about this fucking Met Gala. Like, I wish I knew how to. I don't know how to mute things on Twitter. I just don't know how to do that. I was watching it last night. I'm like an old man. I'm like, I don't fucking care about these. Conley probably loved it. I don't care about these fucking people at all.
I don't know how to care about. There's nothing to that.
I don't care about Sydney Sweeney. I don't care about Anne Hathaway or
Aubrey Plaza flipped the camera the bird.
Yeah, she gave the middle finger, and they all look great, and it's wonderful. I don't get why people care so much.
Well, it's a showcase of fashion. It's where it's like real life when they go to those Paris Fashion Week.
Well, it's a showcase of wealth, which I think is the weirdest part about it, because you have these super liberal people that are spending $25,000 a plate or whatever the hell it is.
That's for charity, I think, right? So, I mean, I get that, but still, it's like, Jesus God. I don't get it. I don't know. What else?
Yeah. Do you see that story I think it was the Philadelphia Inquirer, where that person just wrote an article trying to cancel a university president for his likes on Twitter? Did you see this?
Oh, no. Is that true?
You didn't see this? This is fucking ridiculous article. Just full-fledged trying to cancel somebody because they like tweets, basically.
I accidentally like things. I'm gonna have to go through those.
Well, actually,
I'm not better at that. I remember when I was first on Twitter, sometimes I'd I was like, holy shit, what is that? I remember looking at it.
Yeah. And he said he just likes them to kind of like you said, you like them to bookmark them, basically. Like, you can go back and see tweets that you want to go back to
and read.
It doesn't mean you're endorsing it. You wanted
it's not an endorsement.
You maybe want to go and reconsider your view or whatever. You just want to go back and look at it. And he was liking a lot of anti-vaccine shit. And so
my God!
Oh no!
Yeah, he had to apologize.
Murder this son of a bitch.
Did he get fired or what?
He didn't get fired. He had to apologize. He said he had no idea that liking tweets were endorsing.
You're a big pussy. You're good. I'm glad you apologized for the shit you did to these people. It's an awful, terrible thing. Liking things on Twitter. Get off Twitter. I need it for my job. This guy's need it for his job. Get the fuck off Twitter. That's what I would tell him to do. Just live your life.
Now you're trying to get Tom Karen off Twitter. He did nothing wrong.
You canceling Tom Karen?
Nothing wrong.
He's a pussy. I like TC, by the way. He's a very nice guy. But that's like an embarrassing. So the Red Sox won, I guess, last night or something, and they're not in last place anymore. So we waited for Dan Shaughnessy's call and be like, yeah, how's that look now? They're like a game out of last place. They have a $300 million budget. Like, what are you doing? Like, what do you, now you're doing the same thing he's doing, like 18 games into the season.
But the headline, if I'm not mistaken, was kind of
even that.
It's kind of a joke.
Yes,
right. They're last place already.
I don't want to defend Shaughnessy. He's a pud, but I'm like, what? Like, what the fuck is Karen doing? And I like Tom, but like, what do you? I mean, I know he's a shill for the Red Sox. It's his job. You think that was embarrassing?
No, I'm just kidding. He just didn't seem like he had any sense of humor around it all or what's.
I don't think he has a big sense of humor.
Was he like legitimately angry? I assume it was like
I don't even think he swung back at me, did he?
No, he didn't do that.
Yeah, but he's a nice guy.
Didn't he say something like a couple years ago? Somebody said like Boston's the most racist city in America, and he quote tweeted it to be like, "I need to be better." Something.
I can tell you, yeah, we did. So I did weekends with him early on, like earlier. Did a couple of weekend shows with him. One show I remember specifically, he was in blackface. That is a fact. It's a fact.
Did you talk about it on the air, or was it just kind of his
I would
personal?
just say his voice off the air was old-fashioned sort of, I would say.
Yeah, he saw OJ outside.
Yeah. I think your Red Fox episode, he could have. I think he's blind like that. He was very, very, and I would just say he rode a horse into the station.
Okay, interesting.
That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Tom Caron, he fucking does Red Sox postgame. He's to reconsider things.
When people, I've said this for many years now. When people say that, what you're saying is you're were racist. Yeah. I don't get that.
Oh, here it is. So Mike Wilbon, 2020. Mike Wilbon, the only times I've been called the N-word to my face in public have been in the Boston Garden.
Well, that was Tom Caron, probably. I think. I would assume.
Tom Caron.
But he said it kind of like agree to, hey.
It was like a Mitzi way. Yeah.
Tom Caron quotes here, time for us all to own it. I'll start. I haven't done enough to fight racism in my community. I'm sorry.
Why does he get to start? Why does he go first? Selfish asshole. He's the most racist. He probably should go first, I guess.
Right.
Jesus Christ.
I promise I'll try to do better.
Do you think he, like 3 days ago, you think you're still working on that? 3 in the afternoon? Think you're still digging away at that?
Jeez.
In the community?
These thoughts, they're consuming. I got to get them out of my head.
This guy's a corporate shill moron. Again, a sweet guy. I've got nothing against him. When I saw him do that, and I hate Shaughnessy. But he's like, yeah, how's that look now, asshole? I'm like, your team like stinks. Like, what are you doing? And by the way,
fourth place.
When Whitney was in there last time, I told you the Bruins were going to lose in the first round of the playoffs.
Oh, did you? You predicted
that right?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Well,
Done.
It is your fault.
I want Montgomery fired. I want Sweeney fired.
Okay.
I want Neely fired.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. That seems reasonable to me.
Start over. Let's tank. Let's get the first pick.
We should have stayed on the air live. We shouldn't have moved.
Why?
We moved and we changed the entire
I
direction of that game.
I told you I want them to lose. I don't want Dale to win. That's Dale's last season. I don't want him to get like a bullshit Stanley Cup ring.
Would does the in-studio guys get a ring?
Oh, everyone gets. They're all like, they're like knockoff bullshit ones. But yeah,
okay.
I remember Dale at the time when the Bruins won the Stanley Cup.
Mm-hmm.
He was doing like Red Sox, filling in for Red Sox or something.
Oh man!
Or it was like the 13 run, one of those things he was doing. I remember him saying he was filling in. He was up me with him one time. He's like, when the game was over, I didn't know who had won, and I went to the bus after the game, and Uke pulled me aside and said, "Dale, they won."
We did it.
I'm like, you didn't know? You fucking phone. How does Kevin Youkilis know, and you don't know?
Although they do updates every like 2 innings or something on that.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know how you feel about updates on the radio at this point, but I mean, it's these flashes.
Don't care for them, frankly.
Jeez,
They might be sponsored. They might be sponsored.
Look, there's no bigger media story in Boston. He's hitting the right one. So, Jesus.
That was a Reamer story, by the way. Tom Caron and Shaughnessy.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
And
Alex Reamer will be in here.
The month of May, possibly.
A week, 2 weeks from today or tomorrow.
2 weeks.
Ooh.
Yep. He'll be, sashaying around here. Gay as a day is long.
Waiting out his last paychecks.
Yep.
And then
Does that mean with me, or will I not be here?
Well, given your problematic history, I would think probably not. Probably not.
Guy could say that word again.
Yeah, you're safe. Yeah, you're safe.
Okay, good.
But I saw Dave respond. I think it's funny that I'm actually, no one listens to it. I just saw the latest weeklies. They're worse than ever. But like Adam Jones is just like quadrupling down on the negativity, which I'm sort of for at this point. He's like,
how do you mean?
No.
It's just, what do you mean no?
It's stupid.
Well, it's
just
forced.
so
But I like that he's going out. He's like, it's clearly over. He's just, I guess, going to go out this way. I don't know.
Well, that's what Felger. Everybody says it. He's just copying his. What is it? He was the protege of.
His cadence is
12th in the last weekly. I don't know if that's good or not. They lost by exactly 20 points to the afternoon show.
That's a nice round figure.
Meanwhile, the mid-morning show did a 25 with like nobody knows what the fuck is going on. The midday show did a 23. Nights at a 22.5. That's all playoffs at this point, but still. It's just
It'd be great if everyone at 98.5 went the way of Fred. Like someone develops like a drinking problem or you know,
I'm looking
they're
forward.
still beating him.
Adam Jones, I think I said, sounds like what did I say? I tweeted the other day. It's like Felger.
You said severe brain damage, which I thought was harsh.
It's true, and like, but it doesn't matter because even the show is great. No one even knows it exists. It's so over now. But I watched that clip and I don't care. I don't care about Patrice Bergeron. I don't know him. It doesn't mean anything to me. But it just was fake. Like he didn't genuinely feel that way. You know what I mean?
You can't genuinely feel that way. Like
Why?
no human being. Patrice Bergeron is like the greatest team player in the history of Boston.
I don't care about that. But I'm just saying it doesn't matter. Like it's not real. So he's just doing it. And he's just negative about everything. I want him to make it all the way through August. Because I want him to do his negative act on like a little kid with cancer at the Jimmy Fund. Like I want him to say like, you have glioblastoma. Like I know the odds for a 2-year-old. Like, this is gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
You don't think I'll make it, Jonesy?
No. Look, everyone else is gonna say. Everyone else gonna be nice to you. Like I'm here to tell the truth. Like it's just not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen.
They said if I keep my chin up and stay positive.
It's like I mean, I have data right here. I mean, look, Arkin, am I right? Look, there's data. There's data. I don't know what he does, but like that's what he's gonna do. I think, which would make it Jimmy Fun for once fucking worth listening to.
It'd be interesting.
We need more cute nurses.
That's good for the radio. Yeah.
The skin cancer doctor sucks. Anyway,
I had to interact with the Callahan family today, actually. So
you did.
yes, I had to pick up the boxes for the Ritzer.
Did you see Jerry?
Sunday. I saw the wife. I saw
Oh, she's great.
Yeah,
Was she nice or no?
yes, she was. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Did you not see Jerry?
I did not see Jerry. I
Where
don't
was
think he's
he?
helping pack boxes for the race.
He's a job. He's gonna do something.
He follows Steven Crowder's. That's women's work. That's
True. Yeah. That's Sunday. What time is everyone expected to be there, Dave?
Oh, that's a great question. I think it's somewhere around 8 o'clock in the morning. I believe.
I don't think the race starts that early.
Oh, don't you have to check in that early? I'm going to send the
is that
email
right?
tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. What else?
Jerry commented on the writer's strike because it's impacting late night.
Oh, he's gonna be devastated. So he'll be positive, I would think, and say he's gonna miss these programs or no?
They could come up with alternatives. Hell, play reruns of I Love Lucy or Gilligan's Island. Those were much funnier shows than Colbert.
Jesus, so predictable.
Jesus Christ. It's like a robot. It really is.
You'd have a problem because Harry and Kate have school on those nights, so they'd want so desperately to stay up for Gilligan's Island.
No. Yeah. Not the I Love Lucy nights, but the Gilligan's Island night would be an issue for sure. Yes, yeah. Is My Three Sons on tonight? It's much funnier.
There's a headline that said Gutfeld is the only show not shutting down.
Oh, I believe that. They're not shutting down.
So what do they not have writers, or the writers
They're not
not
gonna,
part of the union?
That's weak. Like that's a liberal thing to strike for you. I think, right? That's going to be their take.
Their writers might not be part of it.
Probably
They
not.
might just be Fox News producers. Or
Probably. I mean, you ever listen to it? I mean, not the other ones are terrible. Jerry's right about that.
So who's like 15 years ago when this happened? Who was, because not all of them went off the air.
Yeah, they did. They didn't have the writers. They didn't do.
There was
jokes.
some viral clip going on.
Leno did it, but he would write his own jokes. Like Letterman,
So he wrote all his own stuff.
Yeah, that's what they said. Yeah. Yeah, I remember Conan. Yeah, I think they all
Yeah,
went
there's
off
some
the
clip
air.
today of like Conan's like spinning a quarter or something.
Right, something
He's
like that,
trying to
yeah.
mock the situation.
Yeah, I mean, this will get resolved. I would think. I mean, how long can you? I would think, right?
Are there any celebrities out there with them or no?
I saw like very minor celebrities. A couple pictures. Say nothing. Nobody big yet.
Greg
I feel like
Polar.
it happens. I feel this
No,
is
not that
this is
sad.
probably
It's
the
not
third
big.
writer's strike in my life. I think.
Yeah.
Like it happens fairly often.
Yeah, probably every 10, 12 years.
Something
or something.
like
I think
that,
they
yeah.
just averted one last time. I think it feels like to me.
Maybe. I'm thinking. Maybe I'm thinking of that one too. Then
Because that strike with those guys was a long time ago. That writers one with
2007 probably.
Yeah, I was gonna say 8. That's something like that, right? Yeah. So, yeah. What else going on?
The other Reamer column was, did you see 98.5? Joe Murray was like irritated that Dan Lebitard's show was like prank calling them. Did you see that?
I didn't see this.
It wasn't even a big deal, but
You're right about that.
You haven't heard from us. Let's hear from you. We'll start it off with Ryan. He's in Boston. What's going on, Ryan?
This is the audio you have of this?
yeah, this is the audio they posted of it.
It gets better.
Look, 'cause
No, I mean, the
98.5
clip doesn't
not
get better, but the
publicized
audio
yet.
gets
Oh, is
better.
the guy's audio? It's
Yeah,
like Tim
yeah.
McCann's
Long time,
audio.
guys. I just can't believe the Celtics lost game 1 like that with no Embiid. Joel Mazzulla is a bum. And the other thing about the Celtics is...
I'm a fireball.
Let's go, Heat!
This is what happened last night, Jeremy. Last night, the guys from Florida were calling in Road last night.
He was bitching about this today. I don't even know why.
Who was?
He had fun with it. Joe Murray. He was fine. He moved on. He took the call.
Who was bitching, Alex or
Joe Murray on 98.5 was bitching that like Dan Le Batard was telling his audience to do that.
When's he bitch
It was
about?
a pretty devastating phone call.
When does he bitch about that? You have the sound of that?
No. He was bitching on Twitter today. He was saying like they were endorsing this shit and they were publishing it on their Twitter feeds. But he doesn't even seem to care live. So why does he give a fuck?
I'd worry more about your goddamn waistline if I'm Joe Murray. He's a blimp. Well, he is. It's disgusting. Like, I feel bad for him. Like, it's not healthy. He's way too young to look like that. I'm thinking of the right guy, right?
Yes.
Is he that big a guy? I don't know. I don't know who he is.
I mean, go for
I know
it.
who
He's
he
supposed
is.
to get the Knights, right?
Huh?
He was your guest to get the Knights.
No, they never made that job public. I wanted that job. This guy's he'll be dead of fucking coronary in 6 months.
Oh no.
I'm healthy as a horse. Hire me.
Now does that
I
one?
want to get nights right now. They get fresh. I did it Sunday. I did it tonight. I'm ready to go.
I'd like a word from the public. When you say that, does that count as a wish when you predict someone's death? Does that go on the list?
No, but I do wish it for him.
Okay.
Because he deserves it.
Folks, chalk it up.
If this affects you, Dan Le Batard prank, like, then you probably shouldn't live.
Right.
Just for his own sake.
Well, it was such a devastating phone call. Hey, I like the heat.
Yeah, I mean, call here if you want. It doesn't bother me. I think Joe Murray's a nice guy.
Really nice guy.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, you know him?
Oh, yeah.
How do you know him?
The
one of Dave's guys.
old radio days.
Well, how do you know him?
He came to host a radio show on a station I managed.
Oh, Jesus.
And Alex Reamer as well.
Managed.
Yeah.
Oh.
I did manage it.
Makes you sound like a real bigwig.
Was Reamer paying for his own airtime at that point?
No, but we certainly weren't paying him.
Where was this?
Sort of an even trade.
WBNW AM 1120.
Wow.
Yep.
Who was on? Like, what was the schedule there?
So mornings were, the first show was Financial Focus with Leo Leiden. Great guy.
Oh, sure. That's a good show.
Money Matters with Barry Armstrong was after
Of course.
Frankie Boyer was a health show after that. She paid.
A health show.
Good money.
I like health shows. Those are always fun to listen to.
Yep. I think we had a little Dave Ramsey on after
Oh,
that.
I bet.
But Dave Cullinane's first big move in radio was weekend should be all sports on this financial news station.
Look at you shaking things up.
Can hear.
Good move. So everyone not listening to it during the week won't listen to it on the weekend when they talk sports.
was-
What number AM was it?
11:20.
11:20.
Is that still rocking? What is that now?
It should be still rocking.
Same-
Still business. It's hopefully it's a
same
little more
business.
business focused. Jason Wolf is now managing it. He took over from me.
Jesus Christ.
Any further to the right, they'd be in your glove box.
Jesus Christ. You see RKO's again is going sports gambling and nights.
I saw that it wasn't Mutt who's going to be the host, which is a shame.
Who got the job?
It's kind of following in Dave's
Adam Kaufman.
footsteps, no?
Who did?
Adam Kaufman.
Oh, he's better than Mutt. That's fine. Yeah, that's a better hire.
Who is he?
Yeah, but he's
Huh?
not. Yeah, but Mutt's a gambler. He's a
Yeah,
degenerate.
but
He's perfect for that.
Nah, you can't trust him. No, he's not reliable.
I don't care for this heel turn you're already doing on Mutt. It only took what
called-
2 months he's been here.
It's called the truth. It's not a heel turn. This is embarrassing. You get Fred Toucher like essentially like New York Post is covering this now. What's his face?
Oh, Glass-Steagall.
Yeah, CCG is covering it, and now you have friggin' Mutt sitting there twiddling his thumbs talking about flash guys and horses running in circles. What the fuck? Jesus Christ! So talk about boy, I don't know, James Harden, you got hot. I'm like, no shit, you idiot. I can get that anywhere. Jesus Christ, sitting there in that basement of his. God knows what's down there. Jesus.
A lot of Heinekens, apparently.
Yes, that's true. Yeah. What else?
The latest on that Steven Crowder thing is he's whipping out his dick around when he's fighting with his employees. Apparently, putting his nuts on the table.
I've done that. That's not. That's not illegal.
Again, I don't know if I heard this.
It says they spoke to 10 former employees who claim Crowder ran an abusive company and he would put his genitals on the table.
Oh, legitimately?
Yes.
Oh, good for him.
Yes.
That feels problematic. I will say that. I mean, Mike will probably defend it, but that feels like that. It's just, you probably shouldn't do that in 2023.
I think it's making a statement.
For sure,
it's a power move.
For sure. Yeah. Fucking insane.
He's legitimately out of his mind. I don't know. He fucking the rehearsals is probably my favorite thing, but just like the hours they do, just because I had to pull clips for it, I now know they do in maybe 2-hour show because they go to Rumble.
Yeah.
But it's like on YouTube, it's like an hour, maybe a little over.
Yeah.
And the staff is there from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. every day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah. Sounds like a work shift to me. It's 8 hours.
Yeah. It would be like when Dave got here when he got here and then stayed until 3 in the afternoon.
Well, I mean, it's 8 hours. A work day's paying them.
Mm-hmm. Right.
God damn it.
Right.
Jesus. What else?
I love the Ben Volen Reddit AMA yesterday.
How'd that go?
It
I
looked like
saw
it went
Mike
pretty
retweeted.
well.
I didn't see. Did he just get bludgeoned or no?
Well, I wanted people to support him.
Sure.
He got bludgeoned pretty good.
Was he play football or no?
How many single source Twitter DMs are you going to report as fact this season? And he wrote none.
Oh, so good for him.
So he's really having fun.
And my point was, if he said like, hopefully none, but unless there's a slow news week or something, people would be like, oh, good for Ben.
He's not.
You know, why can't he just do that?
He's never been capable of that ever. It's just not been. Never been his way that I've known him. Has he been? He's not been on the radio since then, right?
I have not heard him on.
We
the
would
radio,
have heard about that, right?
Yeah. I haven't heard him.
Jeez. Did you reach out to our buddy at Boston Globe Daily?
I did. I have not heard back from him yet.
It seemed like he had a sense of humor.
Yeah.
Huh, how's that going?
That show?
Yeah.
I haven't watched it since.
That's your job. You're supposed to watch that.
I've just seen the stupid clips. There was actually a clip today that they were alluding to like a death at some restaurant. Like there's some restaurateur is like abusive to her staff and all this
They
stuff.
should turn it like one of those like
Jim Royal?
They should turn it one of those like murder mysteries, like dinner shows. They should just turn it into that. Who done it? Just have different glow people there. You know,
There has been another murder.
was it Dan Shaughnessy in the kitchen? Was it Kevin Cullen in the? Was it? Who was the obituary writer who jerks off in front of college kids? Maybe it was him. What the hell's his name? Shit.
More.
No.
Jim Sullivan?
It's an M, isn't it?
No, Jim Sullivan. I think he's the guy who got fired.
Oh, okay.
Who's the fucking obituary writer? He still writes for him.
I don't know.
Somebody will let us know. I forget. Anyway, what else?
There was a story actually in the Globe today about shards of glass in raw meatballs in a certain area. So if you're buying at
What area?
I think it was like Milton. It was like I don't know if it's from grocery stores
Jesus
or from like
Christ.
other stuff, but shards of glass. So they're like, beware. Of
Be on the lookout.
If Mike, if it was Jen Royals, that would affect Dale's 3-hour commute to get his meatballs. Dale was in Maine now 6 hours.
I forgot about that.
Marquardt.
Memorial-
Brian Marquardt.
Huh?
Brian Marquardt.
Brian Marquardt.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Dale on Memorial Day, about a year ago or two, whatever it was, did a round trip drive to get his lasagna and bring it back.
Yes. Nice and toasty by the time it got home, I'm sure.
Definitely paid full price for that, no question. So bizarre. Jesus.
Family style. You get to make friends at that place, if I remember.
Have you heard any updates from Max or anything, or no?
No updates from Max.
Nothing. Okay.
No. I got a couple people who want to come on the show, or they want to call in next time Max is on because they have stories about Max they would like to share.
Boy, this guy is
yes.
like...
A lot of
People love calling in and exposing this guy.
It was universal.
This is like Kevin Lemanowitz, for
it
Christ's
was
sake.
universal.
Well, he's like Mayo is like sort of like we hate him, but like wink, wink. Like the audience kind of like hates him, but they
And
also,
he's in that world, so that like like Menners and those guys like him.
Yeah, thank God.
Yeah.
But Max is just people are like, you're a fucking rich little prick who won't admit it.
Yeah, well, and it's tough to go on a show and say like Mike doesn't combat Kirk enough, and then the second you go at him, he's like, I didn't think we'd get into this. This is
Yeah, he was stunned. I was like, what did you expect? I didn't even get it.
He just didn't also seem like he was enjoying
He almost seemed drugged. Like,
Yeah,
honestly.
he didn't laugh at one thing.
No,
he
he was
didn't
just
really,
sitting there.
Someone told me I didn't
a
know.
coxman, but
I
that's a
didn't
different
see this, but someone told me he was scrolling on his phone the whole
Yeah,
time.
yeah. He was like, I think he was legitimately rattled from the start. I think he was like, and then he was kind of a baby. Like, I think are we good with him? Do you think? Or no?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, you think we're done with him? Yeah.
It was a rough performance. Unless something comes up,
Yeah.
you know,
I guess.
it was a rough performance.
Montante messaged him. I'm sure he reached out to you, right?
No. He
Oh,
knows
he said
he
he's-
knows not to now.
He says he's in the area May
reaches out to
10th
him?
to 12th or something. I don't know. If we need somebody, do we need him? Do you think?
No. Especially now that Reamer's available.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
No, Montante could come in.
Montante.
Oh, Montante and Reamer would be fantastic, actually, probably.
Yes,
I guess. I don't know. Why?
I don't know. I just felt like saying
I mean, I don't-
probably
Now
leave
that I
together.
think about it.
I don't really. I'm not seeing much there. Maybe. Yeah, sure, I guess. So who's Julie's here Friday?
Yes.
Okay. With anybody else yet or no?
Yeah, the beer stud.
Who?
The beer stud.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
It's the beer stud. That's
Is that who you were telling
that's
me
who's
about?
coming in. No, that's a different person.
Who's that? Who are you telling Mike?
Just
about?
all. I was just reading his
buckle
pitch.
up.
Wow, what's that?
I was just reading his pitch to come in to Mike.
Well, what is it? Let me hear it.
Oh, okay.
I think you're gonna like it.
Okay.
Here's a link.
This is not the beer stud.
This is not the beer stud. Let's see. Since it seems like any Minifan can co-host a show nowadays, I decided to throw
true.
my hat in the ring for the opportunity. Here's why I'd be a great co-host for a podcast. Here's a link to a tweet from the show account on Trivia Night in Boston. I'm the guy at the end of this video, the one that cuts a WWF Attitude Era promo on the spot.
WWF, so you know the kids are going to be watching. Wow. This guy must be young.
What show account?
Kirkman show account. I posted videos behind the scenes when you were doing the dozen trivia at the House of Blues.
Oh,
so he's claiming he just did like a Kirkman in is going to.
He was at the live show or something?
Yes, he was.
Gotcha.
As soon as I finished, I believe you, meaning me, simply said, "quote Wow."
I believe that.
He dazzled Dave Cohen.
Let me hear the promo.
Need you hear anymore?
Twitter's acting really weird, but I'll try.
Maybe it's acting weird.
Dave was doing that. He was trying to play it for me, and he's like, oh, "It's not fucking working." I'm like, "I hear it, Dave," and he's like, "But the video doesn't line up."
Nothing was matching up on.
Well,
video.
I'm blind and in the other room.
I just figured Twitter was glitching.
All the points tonight, baby. Kirk does what he does, dominates at the MVP that he is. Double vodka Don, X Factor though. Comes in the clutch, delivers points. Rico with a couple steals.
I don't know if I can do this.
Is this him?
Down.
I think so. I don't know who else it would be.
I don't know if I can do this. Yeah. This guy sounds like he's very odd. Does he look annoying?
He doesn't look that annoying.
There's more to the message if you want to.
Oh, sure. Good. Let me hear the rest of them. I don't need to hear that.
Attached above is a photo of me with both of the Christmas show shirts that were released this year.
Okay, well, that's fair. I like that.
I believe you guys termed them horrible and said any fan who buys both could host a show.
That's exactly right.
Not only do I listen to every episode of the podcast, but I've been listening to Kirk for basically his entire career.
Okay, I don't need to hear about that.
I'm 29 years old, and I've been listening to him since I was in middle school.
Oh, that's so depressing.
I know the world, and I'm
for a 29-year-old to say WWF. That's unusual.
That's true, too.
Well, maybe he's not a big fan, you know.
I have some podcast experience.
Well, the Attitude Era is WWF, to be fair.
Okay. All right.
You know? Yeah, go ahead.
I have some podcast experience.
Oh.
I started off working for Mike Herron's podcast. That's Chris Herron's older
I know Mike.
brother.
I know Mike, yeah.
Shortly after leaving, I built my own little studio at my house and started my own movies and TV show podcast.
Well, I mean, I don't understand the criticism of this guy. He's a hustler.
This I like. Finally, someone that wants to do a podcast.
He's a fucking hustler.
Instead of someone that's like, I think it'd be fun to bring a game in and not speak.
Yeah,
All
Mike's
right.
the one
So what's the
being critical.
criticism for them?
Mike's being critical.
What's the criticism of this guy? He's a hustler.
There's no criticism. I thought you'd like the email.
So he's coming in then?
Oh, of course he's coming in. He sent an email. That's all it takes.
Tell me more about Beer Guy.
Your stud.
Beer Stud. Beer Stud.
Beer Stud just reached out a little bit ago, and I don't know, nothing crazy. He's
Sounds
just a
great.
fan of the
Okay.
show. He's kind of like this. Says the same old, same old.
Kind of like this?
Yeah, fan of the show. Been listening a long
He
time.
did the
No
same
Kirk.
as this guy, you're saying?
Not the exact
Well,
same.
I bet you there's
Everybody says the
there's
same
no
thing.
way it's similar to what that guy just sent. There's no fucking chance.
Everybody says the same thing. I've been listening
Everyone
since
says the
the
same
show
thing that
started.
guy says.
No,
that
not
guy,
the exact same thing. But
Well, Dave, that's the example you just gave me. You said the same as
I've been
him.
a Kirk fan since day one of his podcast.
Okay, but do you know what I'm saying, Mike? The guy
gives
the guy's got a podcast. He's got audio.
It was a very
sending.
specific, yeah.
I am guessing that fucking the
Beer Stud.
the fucking hockey coach from the other day did not send this kind of email.
No, not as clear.
That's
a lot
what
of
I'm
it goes
saying.
through, yeah, that was a formal email. A lot of this goes through the DMs. And Twitter,
Okay.
but yeah.
Well, I look forward to having him here. When is he here?
The Beer Stud will be here Friday.
No, the other guy, dummy.
Oh, I got to book him. Yeah, I haven't booked him yet.
Okay.
He has to go through an approval process, obviously.
Yeah, he was reviewing it with me
I've
first.
approved him. He's welcome to join us.
Well, I got to check out his pod. He says he has a podcast, so I got to check it out. I got to make sure we're in the clear here.
Well, Dave played a little. It was very sports.
Legally.
Let me hear it.
Sports-centric.
Let me hear it. Nothing wrong with that.
I think he's
Gotta start somewhere.
All right. What is going on, everybody? And welcome on back to a brand new episode
like
of the
Riggs.
Cinema Lords podcast.
Oh, no, he doesn't.
Episode number 24. And I'm pretty fired up today. City got a 1-1 draw today in Munich. We're on to the Champions League.
Doesn't matter. He's trying. He's obviously stupid, but he's trying. So that's
Yeah, he's a
fine.
hustler.
got a nice set behind him. It looks good.
He what?
He's got a nice set behind him of all these like little toys behind him and stuff.
I was
like
wondering,
that.
guys like that. I said this to the guy who did the episode about Las Vegas and then just disappeared.
Yes.
Like, what's your end game?
Right.
Like, he's not going to be successful doing that. I don't mean to be an asshole. It's just someone has to be realistic.
you know
to these
that?
people.
Well, you can do things for fun if you'd like.
Sure, but it sounds like he wants to do this for a living, right?
This guy, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it's not going to
He
happen.
says he has a job. He works with his dad.
Okay,
so, but
then
he-
stick to that. Like, learn a trade, because I don't mean that in a bad way. Like, it's impossible. Like,
Yeah.
you need 50 breaks.
But a lot of
and then you have to be
people-
good when you get those breaks.
Right, but a lot of people want to do this.
Like,
stuff.
is Christian Arcand like successful? No,
Well, he's made money.
makes
He's
no money.
made his living.
barely.
doing that.
But I'm saying, like, 'cause that's not what people should be aspiring to.
He probably wants to be better than Christian.
Not everyone can be a host though. Like maybe he should be like a third person in or something like that.
Or maybe he should be an electrician.
No,
you know, like
not
not everyone can.
That's what I mean. That's true. But I mean, like you need. You sound like an asshole when you do this stuff. So I won't do it. I'm sure it'll be a huge. It sounds like he's gonna be a massive star.
But then, what would you say? Are you basically saying no one should want
Yes.
to be in entertainment?
Yes, the odds are like my career. And by the way, there are people way bigger than me. My career is impossible. It's a fluke.
Right.
50 flukes, and I, by the way, I happen to be great at it. So I cashed in.
But if you said, "Well, it's impossible, so I'm not going to do it," then you wouldn't be here.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah, but I knew. Like, I know I'm great. Like, this guy doesn't know he's great.
Yeah,
he's
but
not.
Not everyone's great.
You don't have to be great.
Do you think like Dan
You don't have to be
Lebitard is great?
Yeah, you don't have to be great anymore. You just have to
You
have
made
time.
$50 million from fucking DraftKings.
Okay, who else is doing that?
Everyone on the
million
radio,
people.
everyone on ESPN radio, Fox
they're making
Sports.
$50 million?
No, but they're making a living, making a very
Barely.
good living. Colin Cowherd, same thing. All those guys.
I guess. I mean, maybe. I guess. I don't see a lot of young guys making careers like Cowherd and Lebitard, though. Those are old guys now. That's the problem.
No,
I don't-
but there's
well-
probably somebody up and coming in the sports world who's like monstrous on TikTok, and he'll be the next guy.
Maybe. I guess. I would discard.
I mean, there's
doing it.
podcasts at Barstool we would say are boring, probably, but make money.
I guess.
would
Mike and I
think.
were talking about this comedian who like only got famous because of his TikToks.
I don't know who
basically.
that is.
This
Who?
is-
I don't know who you mean either.
The guy who's all the girls go to his show.
Matt Rife.
Matt Rife.
Oh,
or
I don't know
whatever.
who that is, yeah.
But he's only
Yeah,
famous
a
because of
shit ton of
TikToks.
views. Yeah.
Well, good for him. I mean, you know.
So
I don't know.
all of a sudden, Cinema Lords, maybe on the next social media platform, if that guy times it right, he could be a monster.
Who?
You don't know that.
What?
This dude, this Cinema Lord guy.
That's the
who wants
name
to
of the
come in here.
podcast?
Yeah, that's that guy.
His name's Cinema Lord? That's his podcast?
The podcast name is Cinema Lords.
Talking
I
about,
thought it was sports.
talking about soccer, wasn't he?
No, he was talking about soccer there, but I think it's a movie and TV podcast for the most part.
Okay, I don't care. I don't care.
Save it for when he's in here. get to the bottom of all
We'll
this.
learn all the good stuff.
Oish, what else?
Those Tucker Carlson leaks weren't much of anything. Didn't seem.
Didn't find that very interesting.
Doesn't seem.
The Tucker Carlson story feels like it's done. Like all that matters now is where's he going to go. That's it.
I had already heard those, though.
Right,
No?
yes,
Right,
those
I
are-
heard the
those are-
yummy thing a couple months
Correct.
ago.
Those are not. Those
Yeah.
are not. No, he's gonna wherever he winds up, and that's gonna be it.
Yeah.
I think. I mean, like, what's left to say about him?
Nothing unless they leak out shit that he said that was like really damaging, but it doesn't seem like
They would have done that.
Yeah,
before.
that would be long.
Yeah, they would have done that.
There's no way that wouldn't already be out.
Yeah.
No chance.
Right.
Nobody else trying to cancel? Nothing else going on with that?
No cancellations going on right now.
All right, fine. It's depressing.
I mean, I did hear some stuff that Tony Maz said the other day that was concerning to me based on his history, but I haven't done anything with it yet.
6-3 Blue Jays over the Red Sox, by the way. I have Tom Caron's number. So just get ready. If they don't come back, I'm calling that motherfucker.
Back and last.
Yeah.
Yeah, is he going to do that? If it's like a neck and neck race with the Orioles, is he going to do it every time?
Yeah, I think if you're the Red Sox, you have that budget. You just want to finish fourth when the year starts. That's all you want. Jesus Christ. You seem very upset at the Adam Jones thing, though, Dave.
Patrice Bergeron is, in my opinion, the greatest athlete in Boston sports history.
You don't actually.
Greatest person in Boston sports history.
That's so stupid.
What are you basing
He's
that
the best two-way hockey player in the history of the game.
Okay.
Why does it make him a great person?
Yeah.
He's just a leader. You think
he's better
the
than
best
Tom
leader.
Brady?
He's the
Larry
best-
Bird, Bill Russell?
No, but I just like
Pedro
the guy.
Martinez?
I like
Ted
him a lot.
Williams?
I don't want him to retire. That's one. I'd like him to come back for another season. And it was a tough thing to watch them.
Ted Williams literally fought was like a World War II hero.
And still had 500 home runs.
Yeah, he would have had like 800 home runs if he didn't fight in Korea and World War II. I thought Patrice Bergeron can both score and defend in hockey.
He's a great American. Well, he's not an American.
Not American. He seems like a very nice guy.
It's just such an irrational thing to criticize Patrice Bergeron if you're Adam Jones.
I met him. I have a picture with him.
And
with Adam Jones,
Held up a WEI sticker together, me and Patrice.
Wow.
Yes.
A moment for him.
And he played his final game in Montreal for his father because he has cancer and he wanted his dad to see him play one last time. And that's when he coincidentally got injured.
Oh.
So that's what
I saw that.
Maz were making fun of that. Fuck
Making
them.
fun of the
No, they're
cancer?
like, why'd he
Typical
play?
man.
That was news 2 weeks ago. Why'd he play that game? Why'd he play?
Well, I'm not going to get too into it, but that's Adam Jones' crux of his argument was like this game 7. Like hockey is so fluky, like it doesn't even matter. Yeah. Like they just sit around and like, all of a sudden the puck goes in. Like it doesn't, it's just like you can throw the seedings out. You play the playoffs 50 times, like 46 different teams would win.
Well, Bruins played like pussies and the Panthers did not.
I mean,
that simple.
It was the game went in overtime. Like it could have been I will say this: Jack Edwards' call was atrocious at the end.
Oh, I didn't hear it.
Oh, do you have it, Dave?
No, I can try to pull it up.
He's trying to pronounce the word Hindenburg, which again is a fresh reference. And he couldn't even say it. I hate that asshole.
It's just that he wasn't like he's just not prepared to make that call.
I mean, it's overtime of Game 7.
Yeah.
I feel I haven't heard from Jack Edwards in a long time, but I feel like his career was kind of like after he did that the Revolutionary War thing that he did.
Oh, Jesus, remember that?
I feel like then it was all trying to like redo that.
That's all he is.
Yeah.
Everyone hates him now. That's the other thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he stinks. I watched some. I mean, I got home and saw some of the overtime.
Verhaeghe wins the series for Florida, and this joyride ends in a Hindenburg-like ending.
Ends in it.
That's rough.
The Bruins.
I'm not going to say it because I don't know, but I will say he sounds like he enjoyed himself during the game.
He sounded like that all season.
Has he really?
Yeah,
he's not a young guy anymore.
Yeah, he sounded bad.
Oh, yeah, maybe he's getting old.
I remember early on in my career, I was filling in for Lou with Mutt. It was kind of the height of the Jack Edwards whatever. And it was one of the playoff games or something. And Jack Edwards was all fired up. And I said, Jason Wolf was still there. And Wolf it was like a bad book had happened. He's in a bad mood. And I said, he put the Jack and ejaculate on the air. And
fun.
Wolf, like during the break, came in and was like, "You can't say that. Don't say that." I'm like, "Why? It's a word." I didn't say he came over some guy's face.
You can say that on the air, right?
Of course you can.
Yeah.
You can say ejaculate. Like, what? It's a medical term. I don't understand.
Do you think that's ever happened in the history of like just podcasting where somebody ran in and like yelled at whoever was podcasting?
On,
Like
Steven
there's such
Crowder
an
show,
arrogance
probably.
to radio.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's treated
Well,
differently.
yeah, it's such a it's such a old fashioned. Like he was like literally like. I was thinking of like when when Pig Farmer lost his mind. He was like that. I was like, what are you so mad about? And later on, to his credit, he was like, yeah, he's like, there's a bunch of shit going on.
No.
Now I felt like saying to him, if I was at that point, I was filling in. If I was Jerry or Glenn, he would have never done that. And I got to see that go full circle, like when I saw Zarbano treat me differently than he would treat like a weekend guy or something, or you or something. Yeah.
He sure did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I mean, look, I meant a lot more than you did, so I got.
but
then I understood it. Like then I was like, oh, actually, I think that's pretty great. I don't have a problem with that at all. I can say whatever I want. But yeah, but there's that sort
smug
of
prick.
that circle of whatever where it's like, oh, okay, like I'm that guy, and now I'm this guy. And you're like, what the fuck? I don't know. Who knows?
You think Ken Laird is running into the studio directing those people? Like after being a
what?
part of your show? I don't know.
They're not
Just
saying
yelling.
anything crazy. Like what?
Right,
Right. Telling Andy Gresh to what? To give the time more?
Yeah, that's true.
No one knows what time it is.
Yeah, telling Megan Ottolini to do what? Like, I don't know.
Someone DM'd me today that Courtney Cox might have had another type of lie yesterday. I was trying to find it. So I'm working on that right now.
Okay, good.
Similar to the Bailey Zappi Mac Jones.
Do we have any idea
lie.
what she was talking about?
No, we do not. So we're trying to track it down. Deleted tweet and all this stuff.
Get to work on that. That would be good. She seems sensitive.
We're trying.
Let's get to work on that. Yeah. All right. What else?
But like I said, Tony Maz did say something. If you guys want to say it's troubling,
let's hear it.
Maybe I'll keep going with it.
Let's hear it.
All right.
So while you weren't watching, while you weren't sleeping, you know what happened? Red Sox took 2 out of 3 from the Cleveland Indians.
Bang!
Oh.
Oh.
Jesus.
I was like, what? A horrible slur.
You're going to cut that out of the podcast feed, right? We can't control YouTube, but that's not going to be on the
I might beep it after, yeah.
Thank
Good,
you.
thank you.
Actually, beep that, please. Actually, be funny. Yeah. Because it's offensive and it's a horrible thing.
Yeah.
Red Sox took 2 out of 3 from the Cleveland Indians.
But that's obviously from 2015 or something, right?
Oh, this was from last night, actually.
Oh, my God.
Sorry.
Did sensitivity training teach him nothing?
I mean, really? What the fuck? Are you kidding me?
Guardians. Cleveland Guardians over the weekend. My bad. Force a habit.
It's not an apology.
Actually, you apologized 7 times for it.
It'd be great if he really dealt. And it was like, yeah, people are so fucking sensitive now.
Just fucking pussies, man. I'll just say it. Whatever. God.
Sorry.
He did apologize. He said he was sorry.
That's right. I guess.
How rattled do you think he was when he said that?
Oh, he was definitely rattled.
Is that a copy or is he doing a copy of it or no?
What What do you mean a copy of it?
Like did
Oh,
somebody
reading
write
it? No,
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think he's.
Here's the problem, right? Okay, like if there's no sports flash, he doesn't get in trouble. That's why
right.
you get rid
That's
of
a
the
good
sports
point.
flash.
Yep, got it.
See, Mutt's thinking miles ahead of you.
Yo, definitely.
Steps and steps.
How many horrific sports flashes did Mutt read in his career? 50,000?
That's probably why he wants to get rid of him. He knows the pain.
Because I used to have to do it with Jerry, and at some point I was just like, have Ken do it. Like I think I had Curtis do headlines too. I was like, I don't want to do any work anymore. Like I'm not going to sit there and read the fucking copy. Like, boy, last night, I can't believe what happened last night. Yeah. I think whatever. I'm making Mutt's point for him.
And they do the work for you. It's just ripped from some service. That's all it is.
I think so, right? Yeah, I don't know. Who knows? We should start doing that here.
Want to do news updates?
Updates?
Yeah, like
We are
sports
live.
headlines from last night or from today or whatever.
Oh, Mike would be phenomenal at that.
Yeah, Mike could do that.
I never
Or we could
understood.
source it out. We could have Justin do it from his house or something.
We could do that.
I used
Let's
used
get
to
Justin to
listen
do. Reach out to Justin. Would you see if he would be willing to do sports headlines tonight? Yeah.
I have two thoughts now. Justin texted me yesterday after the I don't know if you remember. I gave a little anecdote about Steve and Justin's interaction, where Steve asked if he was a working stiff now, and Justin texted me yesterday and informed me. He said, "Just so you know, I may not be a working stiff, but I do be stiff working."
Yeah.
I'm gonna battle these two.
Dave, let's make sure this headlines thing is quick, okay? 30 seconds. It's not, I don't want any of these jokes. This is business. This is a lot of sports news today. I want Justin to encapsulate in 30 seconds, please.
Yeah. All right.
None of those jokes.
If he could get one in, if it fits.
No, we're not here. I want to prove Mutt wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
I think there's still a place for it.
Yeah.
Like we're coming up right now at 8:45. We're almost coming up at the top of the hour.
Oh, wow.
And that's to me is like, let's see what's going on in the world of sports today.
Yeah, he's got to be quick. He's only got 18 minutes to write this update.
Yeah, so did he respond to
I'm
you?
waiting for a response right now. Yeah.
Okay, I mean, we need somebody to do it at 9 o'clock because there's shit going on. What was the second anecdote again, Mike?
I used to listen to Hard Factor once in a while, that political show that Barstool did.
Yeah.
And I remember I think it became a bit eventually, but I think at first it was in earnestness. They would give scores.
Yes, I remember that.
While they were live.
Yes,
Like they would read the scores as it was happening, but you'd get it the next morning.
day, yeah.
You're like, what the fuck is this?
Jesus Christ. What else, Dave?
He blamed me for the Bruins loss. It was sad.
Who did?
Justin.
Why is that?
Because I didn't go to the game.
Why didn't you go to the game?
Ticket guy couldn't get me tickets.
You also had a show that night.
Yes, that's right too.
I saw ticket guys weighing in on social media and like,
Yeah, you gotta tone it down a little bit. Ticket
just
guy.
pay your bills and shut the fuck up.
In what way? What is he trying to
He was criticizing somebody. I'm just like, just make sure you pay. What's her name?
Katie?
Katie.
Yeah, then weigh in on social media. Like, really.
Yeah, get your debts paid.
Jesus
first.
Christ, get your shit together.
I gotta find some sports update music too. That's key because that's like
That's big.
the listener remembers that.
I wouldn't mind a little imaging too, heading into it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you need that. Loud sounds.
They love imaging.
Yeah. It's not bad.
It's not terrible.
It's not bad.
What is that?
Hi, I'm Justin Trudeau.
Where is that from?
It's 8:43. I'm Justin Trudell.
What show is that from? Is that from
I don't know. It's just like.
Give me another one. You got another one? I like that.
No, that's
It
not.
doesn't fit. That's
I like that though.
I do like. That's more of a J-Rock update.
This is like coming back from the break.
Yeah.
Not a lot of sports options.
First one. Nah, too busy. First one I like. Put a pin on the first one. It takes too long to get to it, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we also need the Crazy Kirk Midnight Show update with Justin Trudell.
Yeah, no, I like the first one.
Who would do the imaging for us? Do you think?
But Dave could do that, right?
Oh, I can certainly voice. I mean, I have a voice for radio for sure. Maybe Mutt would do the imaging for us.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, Mutt do
Yeah.
that.
All right.
Or Morgan Freeman. All right, give me another one. What? I think, would you say the first one's the best one so far?
Yes,
Right now.
easily. No, definitely the first one.
Yeah, keep
None of these fit like a sports flash.
Give me another one. No.
No way.
No, come on, Dave. Jesus Christ.
It would be funny if he was reading.
What is this? Let me hear that first one again.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
This is it.
Whoa!
Yeah, we're
What did the Bruins do?
Yeah, we're good. We're good. Is Belichick still a coach? I like it.
This is exciting. Yeah.
That's probably dead, by the way. Is he got back from Justin yet or no?
Not yet.
He's got 15 minutes to respond to this.
Gotta hurry.
Call
Oh
him.
man. Might be cutting clips for me.
Oh, is he? Yeah,
He's on
right?
assignment. I think this should just be Justin's theme music all the time.
Yeah, anytime we call him. This is concerning.
It's an opportunity of a lifetime.
Hello?
Hey, 1 second. Hey, you got a minute or no?
Yeah.
Dave, turn it down. You got, are you busy in the next 14 minutes?
No. What do you need?
Okay, we need a top of the hour sports update, 30 seconds concise. Let everybody know what's going on in the world of sports. You'll be reporting at 9 o'clock. Understand?
At 9 o'clock?
Yes.
Gotcha.
All right, thanks. Goodbye.
I don't think he gets it.
Well, let's hope not. Mike.
Do you want me to have him record it, or do it has to be live?
I think it's got to be live.
It's okay. All right.
Yeah, don't you think?
Then he does understand. Never mind.
Yeah, don't you think it has to be live? The first one's to be live.
Okay, good.
They're always live. Fuck it, we'll do it live.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah, if not, we'll get, yeah. I think Mutt should do the intro going forward, though, for the Justin Trudell sports update.
Okay.
It's kind of symbolic in the sense that mud is going to be the reason that sports flashes are extinct.
How about, well, that's a problem. How about when we expand, this becomes a hit that's sponsored, what kind of music will we have for Justin J-Rock's, entertainment minute? What's that going to sound like? Yeah, that works.
That's the one.
That works right there.
I guess.
That's entertainment. Oh, yeah. That's an E,
Justin loves that type of music.
Yeah,
Didn't he say he likes like the EDM.
Yeah, that's
type of
his.
stuff?
That's his. I'm okay with that.
All right. I'm not getting a J-Rock vibe, really.
No?
No, but it's kind of like.
Oh, maybe now I am. And that once it kicks in.
I think that works. Finances, stock market update.
That's pretty good.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's stock market.
That's not bad. Just to get a full-time job out of this.
Hi, I'm Justin Trudeau.
I'm going to offer him another job. He's going to turn it down. Do we have some sort of voice instrument that we could have, like, Kid Justin, like his voicemail, doing like some sort of kid story, or no?
Hi, please leave a message.
Yeah, is there what we can do? All right, well, there you go. A lot of pressure on Justin. 12 minutes away from a 30-second concise
Huge spot.
Wow.
sports update with Justin Trudell.
See, now this is where I'm starting to rethink Mutt's whole point, because now everyone's going to be looking forward. They're not going to listen to us for the next 12 minutes.
Well, this builds, this is a good thing. What you do, Mike, is you'll understand this. What you do now, Dave, you can pay attention to this as well. We're going to sweep that half hour.
Yes.
now.
Yes.
We are going to step in, and right away, listeners are going to keep, they're not going to change the dial.
Right.
But we're going to keep them on till like 8 past, and we'll take a quick break. Like 30-second break. Then we'll come back for a big segment.
Yeah.
They'll take a healthy break, but they'll have already stayed long enough. So they'll come back to us. Then we'll go long again, quick, long, short, long, short, short, long, short. Then we're done.
I never liked when they fooled me like that. I would
yeah.
think, where's the commercial break?
It doesn't matter if the show's good or not. The content of the show is irrelevant.
Yeah.
It's when you do. It's when you take breaks.
I remember when I was probably in high school or something, there was some big show segment, like in the first hour.
Yes.
They got into, I have no idea what the topic was, but they got into something and ended up, they went for like an hour and a half.
Yeah,
Like
Curtis used to come in and like, guys, like we have to like take back to back. We're like 47 minutes behind.
Yeah, they were way behind. And I remember the next day it was like a thing. Like they alluded to it being an issue with the bosses or whatever.
They used to lose their minds. And then the same day they would be like, yeah, you guys did the 13 and the 14. And, Dale did a 5, but Dale gets his breaks on time. I'm like, oh, that's fantastic. Wonderful news. Jesus. Now, what else, Dave?
Nothing exciting.
No?
Nope. You questioned actually the Walshy. I keep saying Walshy, but the Walsh thing. You see that headline today that somebody emailed the detectives? Yeah. $120,000.
I will also say, because I thought you were saying Wall Street. That Wall Street Journal story on Epstein is wild.
Oh, yeah.
Wild. The head of the CIA right now. Oh, go ahead, please. Well, I don't want to get. There's a bigger story than that. Hello.
Yo, Kirk, what's up? It's Rico.
Hey, Rico, how you doing?
Yeah, nothing crazy today. Just a little trivia. You guys want to play a little trivia?
Sure, yeah.
All right. First one. In the Princess and the Pea, when they're trying to determine if the princess is a princess, like the village town people.
Yeah.
What do they do they put things in the mattress to see if she can sleep? Is that the correct answer?
I suspect Nick Tarani did not write this question.
I remember reading this book to Kate. I don't remember. Dave, do you know?
I don't know.
What was it, Rico?
You would think it's put the armor and stuff in the mattress to kind of cheat. It's actually play a podcast with Andy Mayo.
Okay, well, I walked into that one.
Second trivia question.
Seems purposely misleading.
Okay, well, I was really thinking about that, but go ahead. Fine.
Second trivia question. In the tortoise and the hare.
Sure. Yep.
When the hare has a big lead, what does he do under the tree, or what helps him go to sleep under the tree?
I don't remember, Rigo. What was that?
Well, it was Friday's podcast with Andy Mayo.
Yes. Do you have any leads, by the way? Oh, third one. Oh, go ahead. I had a question for you, but go ahead.
Third trivia question.
I apologize. Yeah, sure.
When Mike Francesa, famous WFAN, when Mike Francesa, famously, possibly, I never said that, dozed off on the air.
Yes, yeah.
Who was he talking to? Yankees Insider.
I thought it was Sweeney Murdy, but you're going to tell me it wasn't, right?
It was not Sweeney Murdy.
Yeah.
It was Andy Mayo.
It
It was Andy Mayo. 3 for 3.
How was your quest? I saw this on Twitter the other day. I was going to text you. How was your quest to get Mr. Carosi's shirt from Saved by the Bell?
It's impossible. It's impossible. Impossible. I have every fucking trivia. I could get every shirt I wanted for years in college. Instead of writing papers, I would just open up tabs.
What do you think? What do you think he did during the other seasons of the year? Fall. What do you think he did professionally?
He ran numbers in the winter.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think he was like a.
You could definitely tell he was running numbers in the winter. And Stacey mentioned they're back from New York. Like I feel like he was running numbers for somebody.
You seem like You seem like a sales guy to me. Okay, yeah, I could see that.
Listen, selling used car parts out of your trunk or selling like computers that fell off a truck. That's sales too. You could say.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, I mean, listen. Tony said he was in waste management. Like,
it's a good point.
Let's be serious.
Sure, I understand. Well, he was.
Mike, Mike says he's in entertainment. Like everybody says.
Shrapnel not necessary.
All right, I'll go out on that one. Try the field, boy.
We're usually at the target of his.
Felt unnecessary. I mean, he was very down on that. I saw you put a Twitter poll up on Andy. He was very down on the Andy Mayo performance.
Very down.
Yes. Very down. Yeah.
What was your thoughts on it, Mike? We haven't seen. Oh, did we see you since then or not?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I had no
Sunday.
real
that's right.
issue with it. It was very. It felt more like a Mike and the Minifans in the sense that he was talking about topics like the fans would talk about maybe on their own, but you wouldn't hear on the podcast.
True. I'm always amazed. He's one of these guys. I saw somebody tweeting at me today too. Like when they say they listen to a second or third time, it's crazy to me. Anybody would listen to anything 2 or 3 times.
They listen to that episode 3 times?
Any of them. Like it's what are you doing?
Well, that's people. That's people that know the Andy Mayo.
No, but just in general, like any episode, some people listen to him like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
Why?
Yep.
Boredom.
It's dreadful.
No, sometimes it's things you miss. I guess if you were listening like during the workday, maybe
I guess I would encourage people not to do that. If I'm being totally honest, many other wonderful podcasts. BlindMike.net. Go there, subscribe.
Well, thank you. Yes,
way over 650 now.
Not anymore. We aren't. We're back.
Hello, May.
It's a fun video game we play where every month we try to get back to where we were last month. So hopefully we get a few subscribers, but still doing well at Patreon.
Yeah.
WATS Thursdays at 6 if you want to watch live, and subscribe to Blind Mike Project on YouTube if you wouldn't mind.
Please go do that. Please go to blindmike.net. Dave, we'll take a few calls as we inch closer to the bottom of the hour. We'll take a few calls in the 9 o'clock when we have our sports flash. I'm looking forward to.
Did you have anything else to say about Jeffrey Epstein?
That's
what that interrupted.
I'm gonna say it right now. Nobody else. I don't think he killed himself. The phone lines are OPE, Dave. You wrote OPE.
Oh,
no one's gonna know what the fuck that means.
I'm gonna delete it.
I hate the look of it though. I just can't do that.
You're gonna delete it?
Yep.
Oh man,
gotta do it.
Again, the head of the Central Intelligence Agency right now met with Epstein a few times. As we speak currently, right now, the head of the CIA.
It's.
I've read books on this guy. Books, plural. Documentaries. I don't fucking know what the hell's going on. Like, I don't know what was... Obviously, he was in the CIA in some form or fashion. But that doesn't really explain how he had this level of wealth. Like, that's a different... And it's been sort of explained, but not really. And I mean, you're talking about people that are coming in and out of there, and like, this relationship with Bill Gates was like a real relationship.
Oh, well, I assume Clinton was too, right?
But I think the Gates one was even like...
I always think about that picture of Clinton in the dress. I think
it's very strange.
No one would have that.
Yeah, it's very weird. It's very weird. It's go read it. It's on Wall Street Journal. It's mind blowing. And again, we always say this every time, like we say with the Vegas shooting. Totally underreported, like amazingly underreported.
Where does it go? Yeah. Although there have been documentaries now about Epstein.
There have,
and
but
everything.
it's just like totally gone. Like,
Yeah.
Like you don't hear anything about Maxwell anymore. Nothing.
The weird thing about Epstein is everyone's like, yeah, no, it's clearly a conspiracy. Something's going on there, and just no one really gives a fuck.
Nobody
about
thinks he killed himself.
Yeah.
Nobody.
No one.
So I know. Dave, what's your theory on it?
Fuck Alan Dershowitz. That's my theory.
I don't think that's
I don't believe it. That victim just said she doesn't remember entirely. She didn't exonerate.
Well,
Alan
book Dershowitz.
All right. Well,
yeah. What email are you gonna use?
fucking dickbag.
Who's that?
My personal email.
Okay. What was the word you used at the end of the show the other night? Poop shit.
Whoopty shit.
Whoopty shit.
Whoopity shit.
Whoopity shit.
Whoopity shit.
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, Dershowitz will come on. You know that.
Sure will.
It was so weird when he's like, yeah, you have to like ask me about something again, then we'll get into He was perfectly willing to talk about it. Like,
And
at length, remember?
I've seen
Sure do.
I saw some clips recently. He was on someone's podcast and he got into
he'll
shit.
talk about it.
But even like he was like, I didn't think we were going to talk about this, but he didn't make them start the podcast.
Well,
over
that
it.
person didn't deceive them in the email. That's why.
No, well, he did. He said your people told me you wouldn't. He said you're pulling a Cullinane is how he phrased it.
Yeah, it was from their actual email. I remember taping the second one and seeing Cullinane's face pressed on the window outside trying to get in.
He said, you told me this was Dave Cullinane at gmail.com.
I'll never forgive
That's
him.
why I came
I'll never forgive him.
Are you down more on Dershowitz or Sadolano?
Both of them.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I brought you back like 6 times. You can't blame me anymore. Hello. They load up, Dave?
Yeah, 3 minutes.
Okay, hello. You got 3 minutes.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Turkey, it's Freddie. How are you?
Fred Toucher, I'm imagining, not Freddie Couples.
Yeah, Freddie Toucher. How you doing, bud?
Good, Fred. How you doing? I actually
I'm
sound
hanging
better,
in there.
actually. Yeah, I actually be him.
I'm recently single now. Have you heard?
I have heard about that. Congratulations, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I was wondering if you could help me out.
Okay.
I'm coming to your show.
Good.
But I'd like to have a date, and
Okay.
I'm looking for a nice Jewish girl. And I think you're friends with one at Barstool. Her name's Lisa. Live event.
I don't know her.
You guys are good friends.
I don't know her religious. I don't know her religion, Fred.
You guys text each other back and forth. I was wondering if you could start a thread with me, you, and her.
Sure, Fred. I could try. I have your number and hers. Yeah, Fred. I'll give it a shot. Thanks for calling. Yeah, why not?
All right, do it, and maybe I could take her out for a nice espresso martini. You know anyone anywhere I can
Well,
get
Fred,
one?
we don't have to stretch out too much. I mean, as I said goodbye, I thought Dave would hang up, but as usual, he fucks it up. Well, thank you, Freddie. Good to talk to you. 8:58. We're getting near the bottom of the hour right now, Mike. They loaded up, Dave? Oh, great. 2-way phone conversation and the sports flash coming up in 2 minutes. Good evening.
I know this is going to be a long topic, so maybe we shouldn't get into it now, but I find that the Espresso Martini Instagram, does he just post pictures of them?
I actually think that's not the worst idea in the world.
What does it entail?
Just pictures of espresso martinis.
Look at social
all
media
over
in general.
the world.
Who the fuck knows what hits and what misses? I mean,
Here's another one.
If you told me, though,
This is an interesting class.
To be fair, if you told me somebody had an Espresso Martini Instagram account and had 6 followers or it had 6 million, either way, I'd be like, yeah, I guess.
Well, that's the thing is it didn't phase me until I've known about it for months now, or however long ago he was in here.
Yeah,
it didn't phase me until just
I don't
now.
understand any of it. I don't understand how any of it has any followers. I don't know. Hello.
Hey, Kirk, it's Reno guy again. Do you remember me?
Yep, absolutely. How's it going?
Good. I was just wondering, I know typically we do talk about sexual encounters. I was wondering if you had any opinion on a porn star for me.
Sure, Reno guy. You got 1 minute, so, got a little bit here.
Make it count.
No, I know. I'm up against it too. I got to be in class. But I was wondering your opinion of Bella Danger. What do you think about her? I know she's friends with fights in case.
Very young looking, right? If I've seen her on that, yeah, no, not my world. No. That's I get nervous. Like that's too young, not for me. She might kid.
Okay, you need to have that fantasy that you had when you were much younger, correct?
Correct. So it has to be an older, woman or in this world, man or transgender person or whatever. For me, yeah.
Of course, you're all inclusive. I understand that. Thank you, Kirk.
Thank you, Reno guy.
All right. I guess we got a call.
It's 9 o'clock, 6 o'clock where Reno guy is, Mike. He's getting ready for class, and we are classing up the joint ourselves. As we head over to our sports correspondent, Dave. Go ahead.
Yeah.
After upsetting the Bruins in the first round, the Florida Panthers have taken a 3-2 lead on the Maple Leafs, heading into the third of Game 1. The Kraken travel later tonight to Dallas to take on the Stars in Game 1 of their series later tonight at 9:30. Jimmy Butler's Heat look to take a 2-0 series lead back to Miami. They are currently up 54-51 at the half, with Caleb Martin leading the scoring at 12 points. LeBron James versus Steph Curry round 5 against tonight at 10 as the Lakers travel to Golden State in Game 1.
I think
we have a close one.
Oh, good. Yeah, go ahead. No, I'm
we
sorry.
We have a close one today between the Blue Jays and the Red Sox. The Jays up 6-5. For those staying up later tonight, the Phillies travel to L.A. to take on the Dodgers at 10 p.m. I'm Justin Farrell with your sports update. Back to the show.
Thank you very much, Justin.
Wow. I'm shocked at how good that was.
They only had one anti-Semitic crack in 30 seconds.
The Jews versus the Palestinians today.
Did you say Jimmy Butler's Heat?
Yes.
I believe he's not playing tonight, right?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Again, I don't mean to be critical. I mean,
that's still his Heat, though. No?
It's the most offensive thing I think you said in that. But yeah.
I forgot the sponsor, but it's all right.
It was very good.
Give him a B+,
the guy's a
Dave,
pro.
No?
Yeah. Oh, definitely. For the
We'll
first
bring him
one.
back if he wants to do it again Friday. Reach out to him. Okay. I think we might want an entertainment minute on Friday.
Okay.
Don't you think?
That's fair.
Okay. Could we get him a pass or any movie stars coming in and promoting any films or anything? You could sit down maybe and have a talk with one of them at some point?
Maybe so.
You can see him in Florence Pugh maybe having a conversation.
Yes. Why not?
Okay. All right. Good. Hello. That can't be the name of the baseball team in Toronto, is it?
Sports update.
Yeah, the Jew Boys.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Jesus. Yes, hello.
Hey, question for Dave.
Yes.
Do you have your bingo card out?
I don't. I think I probably threw it away.
I still have mine, caller, if you
I
need
don't.
help.
Well, this is free space calling, so I want to let Dave know he can mark me off.
Oh, there you go. Thank you, free space.
Got it.
We got it in.
Can't beat that kind of humor. That was a solid update.
Yeah.
I thought it was very good. It immediately got me because I did not expect it to be that professional.
Hello. Yeah, you can't break character. I mean, this is a serious show. Hello.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Hello.
It's Deuce Tatum.
Oh, no. Hello, Deuce. How are you?
I know you're mean to my daddy. I just want to say we're going to win 4-1.
Well, I mean, Deuce, you're welcome to your opinion. I don't think you know what the fuck you're talking about, but that's fine.
Well, you want to hear how I did in my AAU tournament this weekend, Kirky?
Yeah, sure.
We played this all-white team, and I dunked on this little kid. He was in a gymnastics uniform, and his grandma was drinking wine out of a coffee cup. I fucking dunked on her. I rubbed my little prepubescent nutty on his
I
head.
think they're all
I
white team. I don't know why that matters, but
He said his name was Chase, but he was chasing me up and down the court. He can't cover himself with a blanket. He's from a family of non-athletes. He said his daddy makes him do gymnastics against his will.
well, thank you, Deuce.
Bye,
Bye, Deuce. Team's all white. I don't know if that's necessary in the matchup.
Well, based on the town he lives in, that probably.
That's true. Yeah, it's a W town. Hello. Why would that guy care what I think about Arbella Danger?
Arbella.
Maybe it would get him off to know.
What's Arbella? Oh, that's the tote board.
Arbella Insurance.
Our sports guy says it was a Jimmy Butler-less.
Oh, I thought. Did you think it was Jimmy Butler led, Mike, when you heard it?
Well, it makes more sense now, though. That's that's a pro.
But again, I look, you need Dave. You're his PD.
Yep.
Like you and I both think like you didn't articulate it properly.
Well, that's why you listen to shows twice.
I didn't feel it live, but I was planning on listening back to it 37 times.
Yeah, you got to
providing notes. Via
Good.
email.
Yeah, you got to. I mean,
Good.
This has to be tight.
Yes.
Tight.
Yep.
Read back the minutes, Dave. Did he say that?
Thank you. Hello. Yes.
Hello?
Yes, good evening.
This is Benjamin Albright. How you doing?
Oh, hey, Ben. How's it going, Benny?
Yeah, I don't know who do you think you are, but why are you talking about golf? Do you have any professional background as of, like, my grandpa?
I thought it was your dad. Was it your grandfather?
Maybe you're right. You might be right.
I don't know, Ben. But no, I know my dad was not a great golfer. He was
You know my history is sometimes in question, that I don't always know all the facts.
Yes, yeah, Ben.
But I'm
we've
pretty
covered
sure
that
it's
a
my
few times on the
grandpa.
show.
I'm pretty sure it's my grandpa.
You might be right, by the way, Ben. I don't know. But yes, that's why that was your premise of your call?
Yeah, is just why. I mean, who do you think you are with
All
Riggs too?
We got it.
like a guy.
I love when the first one fails and he's like,
Well, not even that it fails. I like a guy that calls in and is like, "Hey, I'm Ben Albright and I'm a liar." I don't know if
That's
that
what I mean.
means anything to you guys.
gotta go. Like Albright's one of those ones, so you have to go like 4 levels deep because we've done. It's been so.
It would have to be something about the girlfriend now.
Something.
Yeah, something new.
Yeah. Yeah. Hello.
Is there a golf gambling show tomorrow?
Yes, there is.
Yes.
Oh, noon, Dave. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Hello. 5
Kirk.
o'clock, of course. Yes.
I just want to say I am so sick of Dave calling in.
Yeah,
I started listening to the show back in 2019 again, and it was more fun when he was just a lovable idiot on the show.
Yeah, now he's
like when he was like
a hateable idiot.
Yeah, he's an idiot still. To be clear.
Yeah, it's like crazy because like Steve Robinson would have printed out that Wall Street Journal about Jeffrey Epstein for you, whereas Dave just like blows by it and calls Patrice Bergeron like the greatest player in Boston history.
I don't disagree with that. He's not.
I'm gonna hang up and listen.
That's fine. No, he's not a great producer. That is definitely true. But he's all we got.
How do you address these claims?
It's about right. It's didn't print out the Jeffrey Epstein.
I mean, I am not looking. I'm too lazy to find a new producer. So until I'm done, he's going to be here, unless he quits, which is of course his prerogative. You know, we're just mailing it in here.
What's up, fellas?
What's
Ben
up?
Mintz.
Oh boy!
And I was wondering if the main wire's hiring.
He might be Benny. I don't know. I mean, we could talk to Steve. I'll see him in a couple of days.
Your taste in music though might not fly up there.
What's that, Ben?
I want to say it, but I can't say it.
Yeah, no, I was not saying it.
Creeping me out. Got crawfish on me.
We're on YouTube, Ben. Let's not. Let's try to keep the show going for everyone.
Ben, if you were to say there were 2 types of black people, how would you describe them?
Thanks for the call, Ben. It's good to talk to you, Vince. That was funny. Hello.
Hey, Kirk, did you see Joe LaCava and Tiger split?
I did. You see that, Dave?
I did.
He's on Pat Cantlay's bag now, full time. To me, I get it. I get it. I have a couple of thoughts on it. Dave, are they loaded up?
They're loaded up.
I'm going to support it up here for a minute. That should have been in Justin's update, by the way. You got to know your audience, Mike.
That's true.
That to me, caller, is the first time where I'm like, oh, even Tiger knows it's over. When he's telling Joe, yeah, you should go do this full time, then it's definitely over. There's no coming back from that.
Yeah, I think the writing's on the wall. I'm just, of all the drips on the PGA,
I know.
him going to Cantlay's kind of disappointing.
To go from Fred Couples to Tiger Woods to Patrick, if he'd gotten like Hovland's bag or Tom Kim's bag, I'd be like, fuck yes, that's good. Cantlay's such a fucking bore. Ugh. I get it. I mean, it's a great bag to have, but Jesus, it's fucking aggravating. Believe me, I was annoyed.
That's all.
You ain't nothing to say about it. He's so disgusted. I hate Cantlay. I do. I just, ugh.
Why?
He's so fucking slow. He's annoying, dude. He is a drip. It's true. Hello.
Hey, Kirk. How you doing?
Fine, thank you.
Good. It's Matthew Farwell. Just checking in again. I called you a couple weeks back.
Hey, Matt. How's it going?
Pretty good. I'm actually sitting here on the couch tonight. Have you seen this Jared Fogle documentary? It's pretty wild stuff.
I have seen the first 2 parts, Matt, of the Jared Fogle documentary. I would agree. It's wild. Did you watch it? Did anything, when you watch it, jump out to you as triggering or interesting or thought-provoking?
Well, I'm just sitting here. I got my notepad out, just jotting some stuff down. About 10 minutes in episode 2 right now. Am I led to believe that this guy's brought down by some skank radio DJ from Florida? He's able to crack this entire case open?
Look, Matt, I don't think it's necessary to point fingers or to give anyone credit. Everyone's trying their best, okay? Everyone's trying their best.
Well, I mean, this lady goes from doing like War of the Roses.
Matt, I understand the fucking point, Matt. Right? I understand the point, Matt. I understand. Now, look, Matt, if you had said to me, you know, maybe we should have used codename to lure you in, like he was attracted to this woman. Maybe that was our mistake.
Whoa. Who are you pointing fingers at here, Kirk?
No.
I'm just simply a man watching a documentary.
I understand, Matt. I understand. Dave, book Matt Farwell. He's kind of funny. Get him in here. Thanks, Matt. That did cross my mind. I'm not going to lie.
Is that what she did?
So she was, probably. She was like your typical, whatever, radio, zoo person.
I didn't realize that.
So Fogle went in there a couple of times and was like attracted to her.
Yeah.
And so she kind of used that. Because right away he was like, you know what I like is like young girls.
Oh, that I knew. Yeah.
like right away. So she was like, all right, let's do it.
So the one I think I heard, wasn't he trying to like get her to bring her own kids or something? That's the balls on this guy.
To be fair, if we're going to talk about Matt Farwell, to be fair to Colin, he would sacrifice his kids for that to break that story, I think.
Oh,
right?
definitely.
Oh, definitely.
Okay, yeah. I mean, he's in like that.
Yeah.
That's totally fair.
Yep.
I mean, they're heinous anyway, so it wouldn't matter.
I'm still hung up on the idea of Cullinane in pigtails going to, applying to what the policeman's.
I want to be a policeman.
He's got a big lolly.
Am I under arrest? God, what the fuck?
Well, why don't you come to my office, little girl? A very attractive young lady. 9.5, I'd say.
Are those handcuffs? I've been really bad. You sound and look just like Dave Cullinane. Why are you talking like this? Hell, have I been really bad? Maybe I have. Maybe I haven't. Who even knows? Fine, I've been bad. I haven't been bad. Whatever. Who cares? You fuck poo. What was the word he used?
Whoopity shit.
Whoopity shit, officer.
When people wank my attractiveness, they say I'm this many.
Officer, can you put on this Patrice Bergeron jersey? I'll do it 2 ways. Oh, God.
Why didn't you do that?
Is Darlene listening to this, Dave, or not?
Probably so.
Okay. Hello.
Kirky.
Good evening.
How you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. Good evening.
I got to confess.
Okay.
All right. I'm the guy who threw up on the urinal at the State Theater.
Okay. I don't believe you, but okay.
Prove yourself.
By the way, I don't really care. Like, okay.
That's what I thought. I just wanted to.
Oh, well, congratulations. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Yeah, that story meant nothing to me. I didn't. So what? Some guy got drunk in an event and vomited. I don't care.
Right.
Didn't do it on the stage.
And he seems like a nice enough guy. Made a mistake.
Seems great. Yeah. What was the other one? Was it Dave was going to be Steve Van Zandt? What was the?
Oh yeah, well, Steve was going to run into this room dressed as Steven Van Zandt, and then run it when he needs your producer, run to the other room.
Calling it a sitcom episode, a pilot episode. Jesus Christ!
I like Dave as like the alien from American Dad. Just always.
I mean, I do like undercover Cullinane. That could be definitely be a show.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, Kirk.
Max asking me if I liked his albums was a weird moment too. Did you like my albums?
That was very early on. It was not like when there was a lull in the conversation.
It was almost like he was trying to throw me off after I threw him off. It was almost like a battle. So
yeah? Well, did you like my albums?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Hey, what's going on? Do you want to play a quick TV game?
Sure. Brought to you by Miltons, Miltons.com. 3 fine locations. Television game. Go ahead, Jerry's uncle.
This one's called Did It Make 50? So I'm going to toss out. I got 4 TV shows.
Did it make 50 episodes?
You're going to tell me whether or not it reached 50 episodes.
Okay, go ahead.
First one is Day by Day.
Day by Day, I'm going to say... Day by Day was like oddly syndicated too. I'm going to say it did make 50 episodes.
Did not, only 33.
Wow.
Am I right that it was syndicated at some point or no?
I don't have that information at hand.
Fine, whatever.
It's a different game.
Oh, as useful as you were when that lady fell down in Chelmsford, Jerry's uncle. Go ahead.
This isn't called It Wasn't Syndicated.
Yeah, well, fine, go ahead.
Next show is Ned and Stacy.
Never heard of it.
Thomas Hayden Church.
I know. I'm trying to think. 3 Yes.
Did not. 46.
I was going to say no initially because I was going to go no, yes. That's on me. Go ahead. God damn it.
Next one, Hearts of Fire with Marky Post.
Yes. Yeah, that was on for a few years.
54 episodes.
Yeah. Billy Bob Thornton, I think, too, right?
I don't have that information on hand.
Okay.
He's
puts everything in question, Mike, doesn't it?
The last show.
People didn't ask Alex Trebek follow-ups.
Mm-hmm.
The show Kirk on the WB.
That's fun.
I'm going to say no.
32 episodes.
I got a split. Thanks, Jerry's uncle. I'll take it.
Hey,
No.
Yes. Or as Mincy would say, the WWWB.
Let's leave Mincy out of this. Guys had a tough enough couple of days. Miltons.com, of course. Chestnut Hill, Square Chestnut Hill, Burlington Mall, and South Shore Plaza. Get your clothes right now. I'm wearing them. I know Mike is as well. We'll be there soon. Great suits. Buy one, get one free. Big wedding if you get that. Whatever coming up. Graduations coming up for a lot of people. I was driving by the Burlington Mall the other day. I saw Miltons had the big prime sign location, Dave. When you see, like they had the Miltons deal right there. Big lights. Beautiful lights.
Very nice.
So go to Miltons, please. They're the greatest people, the greatest company ever. Go to Miltons.com. I'm just going to say a guy I like at Barstool, a horse racing guy, tweeted out another clothing company. I don't know if you saw this, Dave, or not.
I did not.
Very down on seeing
Oh, wait, I did see that.
Didn't like that.
Yes.
Didn't like that.
Didn't
like the guy.
Right.
Didn't like what I saw there.
Right.
Right. Did not like seeing that. I'm a Miltons guy. I wear Miltons. Miltons.com, the greatest clothing place in the world. Get moving there right now. Get stepping, stupid. Go to Miltons.com. Hello.
Hey, Kirk, I was just curious if Colonian has a custom pair of headphones for those tiny little ears of his.
It's a good question. I never thought of that.
No, they're not custom.
Maybe they should be. You got the little baby ears.
No, they fit nicely, actually.
Does your dad have little ears or no? Who could tell, I guess? Probably proportionally.
Proportionally,
right?
yeah.
I would think probably.
I don't think he has little ears. I think they're
No?
normal size ears.
Yeah, you thought he was a giant man.
Settle down. Big Jack's having a tough go.
He is?
Yeah.
What's going on with him?
Got some bad news today.
What's
that? No.
Best friend died.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
geez.
this is a big one. This is big. This might be bigger than Grandma.
There's a
Pearl.
big guy.
Oh.
No. Well, he's taller than big.
Was
guy.
it? Did he mean like a Little People convention, like on Little People Big World? Matt
Were they-
Roloff's dead.
No, they met a long time ago.
Would he go around on this
It's not
guy's
Sebastian.
shoulders?
It's not Sebastian.
Not
is it?
Sebastian. It's
Okay.
not Sebastian.
Who was this guy?
Great guy. Great man.
Well, who was he? I don't think his name, but how long did he know him for?
Is everyone in your life dying? What's going
I know,
on?
everybody's dying.
How old is he?
He was probably 80.
Oh,
Not the
jeez.
healthiest guy.
It's a lot
in the
older than
world,
your
but
dad,
Not
no?
expected. Not expected.
How old's your dad?
My dad is 60. No, he's 70, I think. 70.
60?
I was going to say like 68 or 69. I
Your
think it's
dad's
somewhere
best friend
around
was
70.
10 years older than him?
Yeah.
When they
spent
meet?
a lot of time together, working in the backyard. Just two man's men.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Working in the
Well, they
backyard.
met each other in your
the shed?
backyard?
No, I mean, like, they
I don't understand.
probably met 50 years ago. Probably met 50 years
50
ago.
years ago, your dad was...
This guy would come to Sunday breakfast every now and
Yeah,
then.
these guys, they were always going to truck stops. And
That's what I mean. He's 10 years older than your dad, though. Like, how old were they when they met? That's a weird bet.
I think he worked for my dad. And then
okay. When they were what age?
Oh, probably 30s. My dad was in his 30s. He was in his 40s, maybe, or something like
Oh,
that.
so they've been friends for like 40 years.
that's
Okay.
not that
But yeah,
weird.
but I thought they were like childhood friends.
Oh, no.
Oh. When's the services?
Maybe this weekend. He didn't have a lot of family, so I think...
Are you going to hug your dad?
Will you go to that?
I won't hug him, but I'll be there for Big Jack.
So it's another funeral wake
My
for you to
God.
attend.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
When is this?
I think this weekend at some point.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Well, if you got to miss the thing on Sunday, that's fine, obviously.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
You're out for that? Okay, it doesn't matter to me.
Maybe. Nice.
Okay, just let me know.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Somebody hand out shirts, right?
Yes.
I guess. All right. Well, geez, that's too bad. Sounds like a bizarre friendship, honestly.
Not a bizarre friendship.
It sounds like they met each other in a backyard.
An older
No,
male
I don't know.
friend.
I don't know the
They
history
would
of their friendship.
hang out in the yard.
I don't know their history of their friendship.
Aren't you curious at all?
I'm gonna be curious.
You're
Now
going
I'm
to
gonna
be
have
curious.
Yeah, I'm gonna have the conversation. He was always like he was over every weekend.
What was his first name?
I don't want to say it.
Okay, you don't want to say
We call him a nickname, so I don't want to say it.
Oh.
You want to say the nickname?
Yeah, I don't want to say it.
Okay, don't say it.
Cocksucking Jim.
Yeah, I don't understand.
No, it's weird. It's weird. Good guy though. Great guy.
Great guy.
Great guy.
Was he actually a great guy or no?
Yeah, good guy.
What did he die of?
He had pneumonia. He had cancer years ago. Not the healthiest man in the world. And then he
Yeah.
got pneumonia and died in the hospital.
Jeez, that's too bad.
Yeah,
So
unexpected.
Big Jack's struggling with this.
Struggling. Yeah.
You saying to him?
No, I didn't see him today. I'll see him
There's
tomorrow.
no way to communicate with him other than that? You have to see him?
I communicate through my mom. That's how we do things.
You can call him?
No, that's how we do it. This is our family.
Your
We
dad's
don't
best
talk
friend
like this.
died and you didn't go drive over and see him?
No, this is what we do.
80-year-old guy, though.
It's his best friend.
But it was
dad's best
unexpected.
friend.
No, I'm on your side. I like
It's
normal.
you. What are you on my side?
Normal families.
Hey, Kirk, I agree with you. I wish I called the shots around.
If it was me, I would have done it.
Normal families would do that. We don't
Stop
communicate
saying that.
like
Stop saying that.
We don't communicate
Get
like
past that.
I can't get past that.
That's a crutch.
But I
that's
see
stinking
him-
thinking that's a crutch. You have to get past it.
Yeah, my family was the same way.
Yeah, but that's just an excuse. Like you can change that.
What if you don't want to? Really?
But he wants to, it sounds like. That's fine if you don't want to.
No, but if I saw him today, we would have talked about it. I normally
But
see
you
him
chose
every
not
day.
to see him today.
It's not that I chose not to. I just didn't. I didn't go to the house on purpose.
That's
just
a choice,
to do that.
Dave. That's a choice.
No, but I normally go to the house to stop
That's a
by.
choice. If my dad's best friend,
that's more than
if my dad's best friend died.
You're
You went out of your way.
My dad's best friend died, or my mom's
You're
best.
right. We're a weird family. We don't talk. We have no emotions.
I struggle with my dad with that too. But my dad's best friend had died. Whatever, Jake or Paul or Ray or any of those guys, I would have gone over there, give him a hug, and talked to him.
I should have.
That's all.
I don't think I would even know.
No, I wouldn't have given him a hug.
That's what I'll tell you. You're crazy. All right, hello. I'm here with a fucking bizarre family. Gee, what the hell was going on in that house?
There's nothing weird going on in that house. A lot of families are like that. Mike just said his family was like that.
Yeah. Mike doesn't have a family. He didn't talk to his dad. He hates his brother. Like,
I certainly don't. He's a nice man.
This is not real. You'll talk to your dad.
I don't. No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, we talk here and there.
Mike was broke. He ruined his family because of disability. His dad couldn't handle it. He split.
I don't know if that's true.
Oh, I talked to him. It's definitely true. By the way, his best friend just died yesterday.
Oh, my God.
I hugged him. It was a good conversation.
They'll shoot him a text.
That's fine. He was 46 years older than them. They met in the field once.
Yeah, hanging out in the yard is a weird. They would work out in the yard together.
Yeah, but he was a mechanic.
Yeah.
My dad,
in the yard.
obviously Big Jack Power Tools, clearly.
It's like an
Shit
ironic
that.
thing. Was it like Big Jack? Was
Power
his,
Tools.
Was,
Gotcha.
was his nickname like Little something? He was actually like 6'5"? Were like a wacky duo or something?
No.
Huh.
No.
Will Big Jack give a eulogy?
It would be Big Jack or this one other guy.
We have a
actually. He
shirt.
won't
Will
do
you
it.
have a shirt on for this or no?
Yeah, he'll wear a nice shirt.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good.
It sounds like
Miltons. They're a bunch of little Miltons, no?
Yeah, I'll get him something. Miltons.
Good. What's
Is
that?
Jack kind of the little guy that would start trouble, and this guy would kind
Yeah.
of silently, ominously stand behind him?
I'm so mad I'm going to explode.
Yeah.
This is one of the rare guys that would give it right back to Big Jack.
Wow.
One of the
wow.
rare guys.
That's
What a
literally
set
a
of
dying
nuts on
breed,
him.
Dave. Jeez.
Not too many of them out there.
Wow.
Yep.
Jeez. Hello. You never got to hear Justin do a sports
Man.
flash, did you?
How are you?
That's the real shame.
Good.
Say
thank
that
you.
at the funeral.
How are you doing, buddy?
Good, thanks. I got a little.
Rico's
master
calling
trivia
my
for
phone
you
right
this
now.
Evening, if you're up for it.
A little what trivia?
Oh, I missed 4 calls from him.
Little Masters trivia.
A little what trivia? I'm sorry, buddy.
A little Masters trivia.
Masters
for you.
trivia. Sure, go ahead. He's still calling.
Dave, can we get the music going, please?
Oh, sure. Okay.
Let me know when we're clear.
Okay.
It's better be worth it, no?
Do you want the Masters trivia or the?
He wants a Masters theme, I believe.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Hold on. Ready when you are.
Thanks, Dave.
Can't believe how
Sorry,
far
Kirk,
away
we're
it
gonna
is.
Take a walk back to 1996.
Okay.
Of course, the epic meltdown on Norman's part.
Mm-hmm.
78 on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Faldo winning the green jacket.
Mm-hmm.
Who was at 6 under, solo third?
Ooh, I believe that was Philip Alfred Mickelson.
That's correct, Minahan. Sharp as a knife.
Okay, thank you.
Such great music, man.
Thank you.
Soothing.
And then still makes golf so wonderful. Like some 27 years later, he finishes second in the event.
Wow.
Incredible.
It really is something.
Jeez. Hello.
Kirk, it's Rico.
Hey, Rico, what's up? You just called my phone like 6 times. I'm on the I'm on the air.
Well, fair enough. Your producer deaded me 3 times Sunday night. I called 4 again, but listen. I come neutral.
Okay, his dad's.
Dave, sorry, but
yeah, go ahead.
Dave, sorry, babe. Come on, Kirk. Dave, sorry, babe. Dad's friend.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
That's nice.
I know it's you need a week and a half, and everybody's got to process things. But have you started to look at what's left behind?
What do you mean?
In terms of the will and everything, or belongings and stuff.
No, this is Dad's best friend, Rico.
I understand that. I figured he's close to the family.
Right.
Is anything left behind?
Okay.
To you guys?
Yeah.
Not to us. Not to us.
No. You said he was kind of didn't have family.
Didn't have a lot of family.
Did he have some money or no? Was he
He had a home.
In the W town?
I wouldn't consider it a W town, but it starts with a W. Sure.
Owns a home clear?
Yes. Yep.
No kids.
Leaving it to his neighbor who helped take care of his mother when she was passing and then helped take care of him. So this is yeah.
Okay, go ahead, Rico. Yeah.
Well, yeah. What I was thinking was maybe you go through the garage and get a glove or a pair of cleats or a fucking shoulder pad for your kid and get him out there in the fucking grass like a normal human. It's starting to get into
fifth, sixth grade here. Get him out of the gymnastics. Give him a close.
So
like a real fucking American. Maybe do him a favor.
Jesus. Well, thank you, Rico. That seems so. Thank you.
He's frustrated.
Not happy.
That was worth several calls.
It kind of was. Hello. Well, I feel bad for Big Jack's lonely friend who died.
I feel bad for Big Jack. I'm nervous.
What do you mean, nervous?
He's going to kill himself.
Goes in threes. You had your grandmother? Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I don't know how to word this. I don't know how to word
Go ahead,
this.
word it. Let me hear it.
Like
we're good with calls, Dave. We're good.
He was the guy that could fix things.
What do you mean?
So my dad, like...
I thought your dad was that guy.
Well, they're both that guy.
Oh, this guy's a fixer.
This guy could, like...
Winston Wolfe.
Like, he can fix motors and all that crazy
Oh, Jack
shit.
couldn't do that.
So they would go to, like, fucking flea markets and buy fucking shitty lawnmowers, and he would fix it
So
up.
now you're
spending the day together.
Your real concern for your dad is now these shitty lawnmowers won't get fixed?
Nope. Well, yes, because that's what they did together.
This is
like,
what
on Sunday morning.
Be like playing golf or going for coffee or something.
Something breaks down on
he's
Sunday morning.
There's
one
emotional
person
about
he
it.
would call.
Yeah.
So it makes me sad for him. Yes.
Why don't you tell him that?
I'm going to tell him that.
He's gonna fucking smack you. He'll smack you in the knee, but still he'll smack you. It's right, as high as he can get.
I'm sad for you.
Can you do it dressed up as like a schoolgirl, like for the police officer?
Doesn't seem appropriate.
I'm very sad. Wah.
I mean, it seems. What a weird. I don't want to be critical because you're trying to be a person. I know how hard that is for you.
Yeah.
But like, I get what you're saying, but what a weird way to phrase it. Like, there's gonna be just a broken lawnmower. Your dad's gonna be crying.
No, but they're fixer-upper guys.
I understand.
I guess. How do I word that? That's
would they go
like
get coffee together? Or?
Yep.
Did he didn't have a wife or anything ever?
No.
So he's kind of your swinging bachelor friend.
Kind of a lonely life, huh?
Lonely life. That's why. Yeah. So
But he
their
was-
friendship meant something.
Do you think that your mom's recent pneumonia, she had that? Did she kill him?
No, she didn't have pneumonia.
Oh,
She had
interesting.
shingles.
Thought she did have pneumonia. Somebody in your
did
family
not.
had pneumonia recently, didn't they?
No.
Yeah, that does sound familiar.
No.
Did your mom play a role in killing this man?
No.
Will she, as she does, gloat over
No,
his
and
death? Because
actually-
that is a trademark of hers.
Big Jack fought with him.
Because I'm the only friend Jack has left now, huh?
Americans, not worse, but Big Jack was fighting with him because he said he was sick. He had pneumonia. And
He called him a pussy?
And the fucker wouldn't go to the hospital. And so Big Jack was like, get your ass to the hospital. And then he finally forced him to.
And that's what killed him.
But
going
probably
to the
3
hospital.
days late.
Well, it's not
getting
your
to the
dad's
hospital.
fault.
It's not my dad's fault, but he wanted him to get to the hospital 3 days earlier.
So how are you going to play this with your dad tomorrow?
I'm going to show up.
And say what? We'll play it out.
Say, Dad, sorry about blank.
Yeah, uh-huh. Wow.
That's about it.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty good. Write that down just so you don't forget.
I'm sorry about blank.
Yeah.
He was great. He was a great man.
Yeah. Was he a great man?
I know he was a great friend.
Okay. Was he a great man or no? Would you call him a
I don't
great
know if
man?
he was a great man.
Racist.
But yeah.
Good guy.
I don't. Yeah, great guy. Good guy.
Okay. Your dad,
Holocaust
will your
denier.
dad cry in front of you? About
I
this
think
or
my
no?
dad probably cried. Definitely.
Sure. I mean, if I lost my best friend, that's very upsetting.
Yeah.
Imagine if the warthog died.
Oh, that'd be tough.
Good Lord.
Devastating.
That, and then I would have. And that now I can. You put it in a perspective where I can relate. When I text someone, I would think, geez, Warthog would like this.
Warthog. I always think, when Ty Cobb died, no one went to his funeral. I just picture Warthog, nobody there. I picture just a pizza, like a pizza crush just blowing by the.
It's me waiting, like in the line. Like, jeez.
Wrong place. Just no one there. Just absolute emptiness. Well, that's too bad.
Yeah.
That'd been a tough run for Jack. Jeez. His mom?
Tough couple months.
Yeah.
Did
That's crazy.
Was he friendly with your mother-in-law?
Yeah.
You liked her? That's a tough.
Yep.
Jeez.
Those were, if you were to say like the two biggest people outside of our family, I would mention them too. Obviously his mother, but then his friend here. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Who else? Who's next?
There's a couple other friends, but not on that level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yep.
When did you find out today?
I did. My mom called me.
What was your reaction?
Oh no.
Yeah. Sure.
That's what I did.
It's good.
Do it again one more time.
Oh no.
Okay, that's a little
Sound
different.
Was
really
that better?
upset.
That's
Like,
that was
oh,
more
no.
upset.
When was the last time you saw him?
How's Dad? So this was Friday. So not this Sunday, the previous Sunday.
You tell the kids?
Did I what?
Tell the kids?
No, the kids don't know. Like,
Oh, they
don't
go to these
know.
breakfasts. No, I don't know.
Yeah, but they wouldn't like really know. But yeah,
What do you mean?
like if I said to them,
They're too stupid to understand.
I understand.
I'd have to be like the
He
guy.
wasn't like a central character at these breakfasts, you're saying.
No, not always. But if I said like the man who shows up at breakfast, they would know him.
Oh, you never named, they didn't call him anything.
No.
I get that. I actually kind of get that.
Yeah.
He's sort of peripherally.
They don't need to know.
No. Anyway, all right. So golf show tomorrow, Dave. Okay. We're on a roll right now. Hopefully we'll continue that. Friday, Julie and Beer Keg Guy.
Oh.
Is that what it is?
The Beer Stud.
The Beer Stud.
Yep.
Oh, so it won't be a, it just dawned on me, it won't be a you, Dave, and Steve road show.
Probably not. One never knows. Although now I don't know. Will you be around Thursday, Dave? With all this recent tragedy?
Yeah.
Okay. I just picture Jack just going to those yard sales and those flea markets.
Yeah, like that's where he was really
A lot
going.
of people do that. A lot of people do that.
Huh?
A lot of people do that.
What's that?
Yard sales and fix them up. And
I agree, but now he's going to be without his,
That's
his buddy.
That's
his buddy. Yeah.
Would this guy come over for like holidays and stuff?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. Kind of another old school type of relationship too. Like they just hung out on Sunday mornings, really.
Gotcha.
They'd talk on the phone or anything.
No, they would.
They would.
Not like just to talk, but they would always start the conversation with.
Is Big Jack
whatever
like a
purpose.
sports guy or no?
He's a hockey guy, but he doesn't like.
He's not watching
over
the
figure skating.
Celtics or the Bruins.
No, he'll watch the Patriots and the Bruins.
What pays that kind of thing? Not the Red Sox.
Not the Red Sox. No.
Not golf.
Not really.
It's wrestling.
Is he a wrestling guy? Yeah?
No, he's not a wrestling
No? Jeez. I gotta say one wrestling note. Harry and I watched a little bit. The WWE, Mike, does this draft thing. It is fucking brutal television.
How does it, I don't understand.
It's so stupid. You know what I'm talking about, Dave?
Yeah.
So they split. They have two shows, Raw and SmackDown.
Okay.
So they split the two, like, whatever. Roman Reigns belongs to one show.
Gotcha. I didn't know.
So they draft them, but like, there's no. I'm watching it. And Harry's like, Dad, who's in charge of picking these guys? They didn't even like. Do you know what I'm saying, Dave?
Yes.
Makes no sense.
It's
They bring out like a
meaningless
legend.
information.
They bring out whoever, Bret Hart or something, and he's like, Ross selects this guy, and the announcer's like, that's a great pick, and I'm like, but who picked him?
Yeah.
Again, it's all. I understand it's all, but it's like, you want the storyline to make some sense.
Yeah, right. Because everyone's like wrestling fans always say like, "Oh, well, it's no different than watching The Sopranos."
it's
or
like,
something.
well,
But there's a storyline that I can follow.
Yeah, and I'm like, but there should be like I think they used to have like a figurehead GM on the TV shows.
On each one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They should just have that.
They
Why
should.
don't they
Because
have
it should be
that?
treated as if they're like two separate leagues.
Yeah, they're just like
And at
I'm
some
like,
point the leagues hate each
like,
other.
who made this pick? And like in the middle, they're like, yeah, this guy's actually just negotiated his contract. He doesn't have to go to either show. I'm like, what the fuck are they doing?
Yeah, I don't get it.
Harry was bad. They're losing Harry, but with their bad storytelling.
I think their ratings are up year over year. I think.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
By the way, on the 4th, 2 days from now, 6th year anniversary of my dad's passing, Boy with You tickets go on sale for the Boston show in September.
Oh, wow.
Where's that?
Royale Theater.
Oh, standing room only type thing, probably.
Any connections?
Harry is fired up.
Oh, wow.
Any deadbeats that owe their girlfriend that might get you tickets?
I don't know. But somebody will pay for them. But yeah, I don't know. So, Boy with You never responded to me though.
Damn.
He never responded to me.
It's too bad.
Yeah. Well,
Now you know what the rest of us feel like.
he's alive, unlike Blank.
Yeah.
Blank is dead.
Yep. No one will really notice other than Jack, it seems.
I can tell you one blank in my life who I wish was dead, but I won't get too specific because, sometimes you got to sign things when you move on professionally, Mike. But either way. So Friday we have Julie and Beer
Stud.
Beer Stud. Okay. And then we have the race Sunday, which you can still sign up for or no?
I think you can sign up to run. You're not going to get a T-shirt or anything.
I don't know if we're going to do a show or whatever. We'll all be there. We'll take pictures. We'll hang out. We'll have a good time, whatever. Dave's will take everyone to lunch after, so it'll be good.
Oh.
Sunday is the Ritzer, which, by the way, if you want some fireworks, you might get some that day.
Yeah, that's
So,
true.
who knows? Sunday, so go sign up for that. We'll be promoting that as well. And we're back Friday. Go to blindmike.net, of course.
Please, thank you.
My episode's already up on Patreon. It'll be up Thursday.
Yes, I should have said that. For the masses, watch on YouTube or listen wherever you're listening to this.
Yes. What's the next Why Are You Laughing?
Red Fox.
That's this week.
Which is I would...
is that up? That's not up now, is it?
It's up on Patreon, yeah.
Is it? Let me see. I'm sure you're right.
I hope.
I'll tell you right now.
Oh, no, you know what? It's not. Yours is up on Patreon. I'm a fool. It's going up on Patreon this week.
Why Are You Laughing? Homeless Charlie incident is a bonus.
Yes.
I'm looking at that.
Oh, yeah. Homeless Charlie and Artie on Joe Buck are the bonus episodes that just went up last week. Terrible promoting this.
How was Mulaney, by the way?
I thought he was very good.
Was okay. Yeah, I haven't watched it yet. I was watching this series. What's it called? The Nurse on Netflix.
Okay.
Have you seen this, Dave? It's in the top 10 or whatever. It's like a Good Nurse, but it happened in like Finland or something. I forget what it was. But it's one of these Netflix series where they talk they dub the voices.
Oh.
It really throws me off. Have you watched these or no?
Isn't that how they did, what was the huge one?
Squid Game.
Yeah.
But I think you had the option there.
Right.
This one you don't.
Oh, okay.
I don't think. It threw me off. It was very strange. But it wasn't bad. It was okay. It was fine. It was,
Yeah.
It was fine. Whatever. I don't know. Dave's rattled, so.
I'm not rattled.
What are you looking at? You're reading something. Okay.
I was listening intently.
Really know how to grind to a halt.
I haven't even seen that on Netflix.
No?
Yeah.
Oh, that was very sad. I was talking to my buddy Jim driving in here, and he said, ever since I first met you, you were always a Gordon Lightfoot fan. And that is true.
Oh, yeah.
I was always a Gordon Lightfoot fan, so I was sad to see him go. 84, he had a decent run. Great singer.
Yes.
Rain of the People, Sundown, obviously, if you could read my mind. A whole bunch of them. Bob Dylan loved him, so I'll be curious if Bruce does one of his songs the next few nights in Ireland. I think it's possible. I'd like to hear that. So R.I.P. to Gordon Lightfoot. We want to thank Rico Bosco for calling us tonight, and we want to thank our new Flash guy, Justin Trudell, who on Friday is going to give the Justin Entertainment Minute. Is that confirmed, Dave?
Hasn't been confirmed yet, but I assume that is a go.
Feels like that's a go, right, Mike?
I really thought he killed it, and you guys can make your jokes, but I thought there was going to be a lot of ums and ahs, and the man did a
30 seconds.
bang-up job.
He just mispronounced one thing and had one anti-Semitic thing. That's all.
Well,
That's not bad.
Who among us?
That's not bad. I agree. It's better than I thought he would do.
Yeah.
What's that, Dave?
We'll listen back to it and give some notes and go from there.
Why don't you send it to your guy?
Oh,
Keith.
good call. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Send it to him. Yeah. He should be good at that. All right. We'll talk to you Friday. Goodbye.